Okay, I think we're good to go. Trying to adjust the music really quick. Actually, I'm trying to see which song I have going right now for today's session. Ooh, actually, we're gonna keep this going for a little bit. Give me a little chill vibe. Hi, everybody. Um. Oh, Ian actually came by to say hi. Um. Aw. I love y'all. Y'all are so sweet. For those who aren't aware, as I get going for the day, Ian Quest is one of the nicest and kindest souls that I've met in my streamer journey. They've been super sweet and have always really given some dope advice. Hi, Ian. I was just talking about you. Actually, I didn't even know if you were there or not, but now that you are, so now you get to get this get these compliments in terms of things. It's nice to see you. I was just telling folks as we were getting started for the day that you've been one of the most probably one of the most awesome humans in my streamer journey. I know we're giving each other mutual compliments, but I do want to say for folks who are watching live as well as folks who are watching the VOD, Ian has been one of the most kindest souls in my streaming journey. They've been super sweet the entire time, even before I debuted and was, I guess, more of a V-tweeter. So I just, you're so sweet. Thank you. But yeah, Ian has been super dope. They're on Twitch. So I'm trying to get my stream elements to, I think I can actually have a command set up where I try to get folks to drive traffic towards other streamers, especially mutuals who come by. But I do want to say before I get going for the day that if you are looking for someone who's super amazing in the streaming community, specifically in the VTubing community, who's just really supportive and awesome, and just super dope, I highly encourage you check out Ian, Ian Quest on Twitch, which I'll, like I said, I'm trying to get, great about tagging my mutuals as well as friends in the streamer space, just so folks can find people. But please follow on Twitch. He's super awesome. Appreciate you. I think it's just been really cool to have mutuals and friends who are doing a great job in the streaming space. And you've been doing phenomenal. So it's awesome. I haven't been able to come on more regularly because I do consider myself to be one of Ian's regulars, even if I'm more so watching VODs, but I do watch his streams a lot. They're super awesome. Hero Forge is a great game, so if you don't know it, you should go check it out. They're super, super dope. The models have been great to see. So yeah, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well today too, by the way. As a shamelessly plug in terms of your streaming, but just as you as a person. I appreciate you as always. And I mean that sincerely, both as I talk right now, but also just in general. I hope you know that I do appreciate you a lot, friend. I know, yeah. I feel like we keep crossing wires in terms of things. Because I know, I try to, lurk. For those of you who aren't aware, I do lurk on my mutual streams. I do lurk on Ian's streams. Sometimes I can't always be on folks' streams because, it's either during my work day or I get caught up in some stuff. But I usually try to go back and watch people's VODs or, follow and subscribe if I can. So, appreciate you. Yeah, you're so sweet as usual. So, yeah, I'm always cheering for you and rooting for you and my friends and my mutuals in the streamer space. It's super awesome. I'm always gonna do that. I gotta again set up my stream elements to where people can actually, get the shout outs from commands and things, but I'm still working out the kinks because Streamlabs stream elements is a bit confusing for me still, even though OBS is a bit more intuitive for me to understand. So but hi everybody. I hope folks are doing well today. I decided to come as my 2D self just because I think I've been my pixel self a lot more lately because I've been playing more pixel games. So I thought I could mix it up a little bit and a little kind of break my cardinal rule because I will be playing Hades or maybe even switch it up to Sea of Stars today and be my 2D self versus my pixel self one more game. But I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope everybody had an awesome night or day or however things were yesterday. I really appreciated yesterday's stream. It was a lot of fun. I got to talk about some stories and things in terms of shenanigans, and got to get some good work done and do some chores and things like that as folks are moving and grooving. So, um, yeah, I nice. Oh no, that's awesome, Ian. Yeah. I really like OBS, but again, there's some kinks I'm trying to work out in terms of like subscribers and like commands and things that I can do on YouTube. I just need to like get better at it. So I definitely agree with you. I think that Streamlabs might be where I'm gonna go because I know Logitech and some of the tech and things are programmed in a way where it all be streamlined a little bit more. So I'm gonna probably be using both. But folks will see those updates over time, particularly as I get my new chat widget updated and things, as I've talked about on stream. But yeah, Ian, for your question, I'm doing pretty good actually. Tried to get some good rest this weekend. I have been like staying up a little bit, trying to watch folks' streams and be supportive, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just trying to like get my like studying a bit more tight. I have exams coming up in October and getting my schedule ironed out for the rest of the year. And trying to be a bit better about reaching out to folks. I do want to like collab, for example, and game with you, Ian. So, I've been waiting to hit you back up as well as I've got more research articles in terms of science to send you now. As we've talked about before in DMs and things. But I'm doing good. I hope you're doing great too. I'm glad to hear you're like doing great in terms of like what you've got going on. I've been mainly keeping tabs on like on Twitter and on streams. And thank you. Yeah. I have my, as I've talked about on streams, my health educator exam coming up. So getting ready to take that. I don't feel too not confident about it, but exams are exams and I can always retake it too. But definitely want to make sure I do great on the first time I take it. I love all streams that like most of my mutuals and people who are like, see, I want to collab and be friends, and I'm like, you all are so sweet, because I'd be like mad nervous sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be shooting my friendship shot with folks, but so far I've been getting a lot of like, yeah, let's get to know each other. Tell me your favorite memes type of thing. So I really appreciate it. But yes, we will definitely collab for sure. We'll figure out a game. If anything, actually, I'd be cool to collab with Hero Forge, for example. It looks like a lot of fun just to like watch the models. So I'd be cool to just like watch, like I guess be chatting with you while you're like doing models. But if there's other games you want to play too, Ian, I'd be down for it as usual. Like whatever you want to do, I'm cool with. Because I think for me, as I get started too, and then I'll probably start a timer pretty soon in terms of getting going for the day, in terms of like chatting and chilling and co-working, and then we'll play I'm still going back and forth between Hades and Sea of Stars, because I kind of want to, I did a lot of Sea of Stars progress yesterday, but I also want to make sure that I do some Hades things. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, that's really kind. Yes, for sure. And right back at you. Yeah, I will definitely like have to figure out like how I can gosh, like how to do voice chat and stuff. I don't know how to do those types of things. So I need to like figure that out in terms of my sheet so people can use that. I'm almost tempted to share my GifTuber self with people. I don't know if that makes sense. So folks can like see me in terms of my pixel form. I think that would make the most sense. But we'll see. I think too, I might make like a chibi version. I might commission a chibi version of me for streams too. But yeah, please send me your sheet. We'll talk for sure in terms of like what we can do together. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Even if we just want to like, game off stream. I've told my mutuals and friends too, like we could just game off stream. You don't have to do anything on stream. I'm totally chill with just like having fun. But yeah, in terms of today's agenda, I was gonna do maybe like an hour or so of like work because I do want to study. Oh, no worries, Ian. Yeah, we'll figure it out together, honestly, because I think it's not too bad to do. I think there's just some things that I think there's like some ways to integrate like Discord, and I think even if we're on different platforms, I think there's a way to do it that makes sense. So for sure. Hi, Charlene. It's nice to see you. Thanks for saying something in the chat. I appreciate folks in terms of like who's here. And awesome that you're working on a project too. I'd love to hear more, but if you're working with your hands too, obviously don't want to be like disruptive. But that's awesome that you're like, working on something too while we're getting started for the day. Yeah. But Ian, yeah. I like I said, I'm looking forward to in terms of collabing. And yeah, I'm in the same boat. I haven't done collabs yet, but I'm trying to like I've been going back and forth, but I'm just trying to like put myself out there a bit more. And like really be like, hey, I want to like kick it with you and get to know you better in terms of friendships, and things and gaming. So we're working on it. I'm also lurking in people's chats and stuff and talking a lot more now. So I think I'm finally finding my groove. But that's just how it goes. But like I said, it's lovely to see you, Charlene, along with Ian in the chat. Appreciate y'all stopping by and things too as well. I think I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I need to update from yesterday. I don't think there really is, honestly. I will be making sure to try to update my schedule and posting that on social sometime today. I did before stream today post my Hoboniji, so I do want to start sharing a little bit more in terms of like my stationery wares and things, as well as maybe dropping from some photography. I know folks have been wanting for me or waiting, I think, for my fashion and book talk. So I think I'm actually going to start scheduling some of those things out in October, November. I'll probably more so again while playing some games. I might actually incorporate some chat and chills and maybe update the schedule. I'll talk about some of my favorite books I've been reading this year and the next year, as well as some other things. And oh yeah, for sure, Ian. Yeah, there's definitely no rush too. I think for you and all my mutuals, for sure, there's no rush on it. I just want to game with y'all and get to know you better for sure. And yeah, I look forward to it. Get to know folks for the long term. I'm the type of person where like, when I try to build friendships, I try to build them for the long term because I do love people. I do care about folks and I appreciate you. So, and yeah, yeah. I've been posting more stationery things. Just in trying to like share that because I know there's some mutuals and friends in the Shiver space who are also into stationery and makeup and fashion. So I'm definitely gonna go down that route as well as like talk about some of my favorite games and things too. So I'm really excited. I think I'm kind of finding my groove over time, but we will see in terms of like, how the future unfolds. Yeah, I've just been hitting folks up in their DMs, or need to follow up with folks and just trying to go in terms of oh, that's super cool that your friend back in school was super into stationery. That's awesome. Yeah, I've always loved finding out how people like in terms of spheres of influence or like spheres of like friendships and community. People just find stationery lovers. I'm definitely one of those. I've definitely gotten back into it in the last few years that we've talked about on stream before. But I'm excited that like, I'm finding like mutual streamers and people who follow me, who do love stationery and appreciate that about me. So I love it. It makes me very happy. Because yeah, I will try to share photos of my Hoboniji shenanigans. Obviously I want people to share all of it because there's some pages I don't want people to see, in terms of like not doxing myself fully, But I will try to share maybe some things from my weeks and maybe some from my cousin pages once I kind of get, the groove going. I'm still in my 2023 book though. And trying to re-examine like what I want to do in that versus in 2024. So I'm really excited. I've been able to start decorating with some of the stickers of some of the stationery brands and artists that I've been buying from and supporting. So I'm really excited about that and grateful. And looking forward to like sharing that with you all. But yeah, what we're gonna do today is ooh, Charlene, I love it. There's a company I order Japanese stationery for them sometimes. Yeah, Japanese stationery is super dope. I mean, the Hobonichi Cousin Techo system is your Japanese company and brand, but there are some really dope Japanese or Asian companies that I specifically love, and I highly recommend, and they're super affordable too. But that's awesome. I'd love to get more deets on that, Charlene, in terms of recommendation, in terms of the company. I'd definitely love to talk more too in terms of like what your favorites are as well, because I resonate in terms of like things too with you a lot. So appreciate you in terms of things. And yeah, I definitely agree with Ian. Japan has some great aesthetics in terms of like stationery and things. I do love like the scenario, like stationery and brands and things like that. And not necessarily brands, but like Sanrio, like stationery and things like that. So those are some of my favorites. But let's see. I think outside of that, in terms of scheduling, I'll drop my schedule this week. And I think, like I said, I'll probably be doing some gaming this week and then some more chat and chill. I might incorporate maybe some book talk, or some stationary talk in my streams as we do chat and chill, and then I'll probably figure out which games I'm going to play. I am going to probably decide to get, I'm going to probably get Party Animals on PC, as well as I'm probably going to get Fall Guys. That's on my list, thanks to 2 streamers, which I'll shout out, Ionix and Janabers, if you're not following them. They've been really kind and sweet to me, and I do want to game with them and others. So because I've been watching them and like chatting with them, I think I will go ahead and get those games. So if anyone out there who's watching the VOD / is interacting, here in the chat, if you ever want a game on those particular games, I'll be gaming, and adding probably like a stream or 2 with that, or like off stream, like playing with folks with those games on the PC. And then, like I said, I'll make the final determination for Liza P soon. Again, I said it yesterday on stream, but I'm still kind of figuring out if I want to add that to the lineup, or if I want to more so play that off stream and maybe like have a stream randomly, in terms of things. Oh, Ian, that's, not Ian, sorry. Charlene, that's super dope. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played Fall Guys actually myself. I've watched a lot of people play it, and it looks like a lot of fun. But I haven't actually played it myself. But I'm grateful to hear that you had a blast with it. It looked like a lot of fun. Party Animals does too. So I'm just really excited to just get into that kind of motif. I know over these last few years with COVID, there's been a lot of really great games that people have been playing, like Among Us and Fall Guys, and now like Party Animals. So I'm really excited to kind of like find some friends to play with. Honestly, that'd be a dream for me to play like games with folks online. I think that'd just be really fun. It's one of my goals. Just because. So yeah. I think other than that, I will definitely be sharing updates in terms of assets and things like that this week, as well as the next week, as I get updates from things. I'm really excited in terms of some of my things I've got coming down the pipeline. And then I'm going to start to think about like maybe commissioning some art for my thumbnails and things, since I think I have a style of how I'm going to be moving forward with gaming. As well as like probably getting in touch in terms of, some of the things I have planned for the future for 2024. Again, I want to do something for Black History Month, like I said yesterday. And then I do want to plan something for my 6-month anniversary as a streamer. And then like my 1 year, which will be in August of next year, which is kind of wild. But, we'll see what the future unfolds. I'm really excited either way. So what we're going to do for today is we're going to probably do 2 45-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks in between. And then we'll probably do, I'll decide probably during the second sprint whether or not we'll play either Hades of Sea or Sea of Stars. And then we'll call it a stream for today. Because I definitely do, I try to jump on like other folks' streams to watch as I am, trying to, get things going. And then we'll go from there. And then for the sprints too, for 45 minutes each, I will try to change up the music. So I'm going to keep the song going now. I might turn up the music a little bit so folks can hear in the background, but I'll change it up during the second sprint. And then, once we get to gaming, you'll be able to see me make some progress. Again, I'm going back and forth because I do want to make like progress in Hades and Sea of Stars and beat the games themselves over time. But, again, I'm trying to get some games off the table too, because if I do add more collabs and planning for Mutual Aid October, and do want to be able to make room for Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 16 later this year. And then for sure, I do know definitely I will probably, if I figure out streaming with my capture card with Nintendo Switch, I will be playing the Princess Peach game that's coming out next year. So that's going to be on my lineup. There is no way I'm not playing Super Princess Peach. Not that, but the Princess Peach game that's coming out. Which I'm forgetting the title in my mind, but I love Princess Peach, so I'll be playing that game next year. So, and yeah, I will say in the description box too. Again, like I said, I will probably be putting mutual aid things, as I say on every video, in terms of commands and such. So I do have the Maui mutual aid efforts in my description box, but I will keep that in there along with the other things going on for Mutual Aid October. And yeah, And by the way, too, I don't think I'm gonna do any like horror things. That's not my style. But I probably will make it like fantasy October or something. I like the idea of like drumming up, you know, for like October shenanigans in terms of Halloween. It's like tapping into a theme. So I'll probably be more fantasy themed because again, I'm playing Final Fantasy games. So I kind of think it works, you know? It's great. Um Oh yeah, for sure, Ian. Yeah. It's a really awesome game coming out on the Switch next year. Um I think it's gonna be more of like a silly game where like it has a story and it kind of reminds me of like if you took some elements of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door and then put it in a game with Princess Peach. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit without like the Paper Mario aesthetics. It's a 3D platformer, so I'm excited. It does look very interesting, but I'm grateful that Nintendo actually decided to like make a Princess Peach game. I won't deny too that I'd love to work with Nintendo. Like I don't think anybody who's not a Nintendo fan would want to, but I appreciate them, and when it's a lot safer, I look forward to like visiting some of the events and things that they got going on. But now I just I love Nintendo Direct, so maybe if folks do, I don't know if you can stream that without getting like in trouble. But I would love to like co-stream Nintendo Direct. I plan to do that. I didn't do it this year, but I would love to co-stream the Wholesome Direct, which I plan to do next year. It's on my bucket list to be able to co-stream Wholesome Direct because I do love that and Nintendo Direct. Those are my favorites so far. I love State of Play and like the other like gaming like expos that happen over the summer months, but I just love the idea. And Tokyo Game Show actually is happening I think this week too, or it's been happening for a little bit too. So that's why folks have been getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth updates, for example. But okay, let me first start the timer, so we can get going. Let me see. Yeah, Ian, exactly. Yeah, it really did. There's been a lot of Princess Peach love, which has been super awesome to see. And I'm glad actually that Daisy is actually in the Super Mario Wonder game that's coming out on Nintendo Switch as well later this year. I do love that the princesses are getting their just desserts. And of course, we got some more updates too on, for anyone who plays Super Mario Kart, or sorry, Mario Kart 8. We got some updates for Mario Kart 8. It's the last one. So I think there's talks that they will probably be coming out with the next gen console for Nintendo soon. So that might be why they stopped some of the updates on some of the other games. But I'm so excited for some of these new ones for sure. I'm grateful for that in terms of like what's to come because I'm a Nintendo girl. I love Nintendo. Grew up with it. It's kind of my thing. I love it a lot. So I am definitely grateful. So and like most of my friends know and my family like Princess Peach is my thing. She's my girl. I love Rosalina as well. And all the princesses with Princess Peach is I don't know why. I used to love Rosalina a little bit more, but now as I've gotten older, I love Princess Peach. I really do. I appreciate her. And it's been great. So let me see it. Sorry, I'm trying to like turn on my timer for us. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more like to-dos. And then studying. So I'll do probably my Hobonichi towards the end. I think I'll flip it this time because I think before yesterday's stream I did my Hobonichi first and then study, but I think I'm going to study and then Hobonichi. So turning on the timer now for 45 minutes, so our first sprint, and then we'll go from there. And yeah, for sure, Nintendo games always have a lot of charm. I definitely agree. They're just a lot of fun, and they're great games to play with friends and loved ones. I've also like had gamer dates too with my former partners, my ex-partners. But I've always loved like having a game night with my like former exes and things when I was dating at the time. I went on plenty of dates with my boyfriends at the time, playing like Nintendo games at our like at after school or something, which was always cute. I have some great memories with Nintendo, so that's why I have a special love for Nintendo games because of it as well. So, and highly recommend if you're dating somebody. Mario Kart's always a fun game to play with a partner. I always play like Mario Kart with my boyfriends. In terms of things, I don't know. It's just my thing. Like I always, when I'm like dating somebody, I always like do like a gamer date. But I think that's just in general. I'm one of those like, I think it's cliche, but I'm one of those women that like with their like boyfriend / husband, I like will play games with them. be competitive because I have to. If not that, I'll definitely be like playing games with friends. I always play Nintendo games with friends. Exactly. Mario Kart is my favorite. I love Mario Kart. It's super fun. That's been one of my games I've played with my siblings too. That's kind of our thing. I will say, not to trash talk my siblings, but I feel like I'm the best kart racer. I had to pause on that because again, I just think it's true. But that's just me. But yeah, Mario Kart's one of my favorites out of the Nintendo franchises, and like Mario Party, those types of games I've loved. So I'm really grateful they're getting a lot of traction in the world and people love them as much as I do, because yeah, those are my jams. Those are games I could play with people all day. And like, I don't think I ever played Mario Party with my parents, but my parents know that like shenanigans. And Ian, I appreciate you in terms of things. Everybody in my house is a gamer, but including my parents. But it's more so me and my siblings. More so, yeah. Oh man, playing Mario Kart and Smash with a 7-year-old? Yeah. Kids are brutal. Kids are really good at games. They talk a lot of sass. I'm not mad. I mean, these kids got street cred nowadays, so I'm not upset about it, but they're just, man, these kids are brutal. So, I bet you put up a good fight though, Charlene. I bet you've heard. I give you that. I do love Smash too, and I think the last time I played Smash with a big group of people, I think this was before COVID, I think I did pretty good in terms of gaming, but I think I did get beat. But yeah, a lot of the times too with hangouts with friends, it would be like going to folks' houses and like gaming like other people do. So I miss that. I do that more online now, but you know, it's a lot of fun to be able to game with folks. I do have some mutuals like we talked about before that I want to game with, but I do have some friends too that I want to game with and catch up with too. I gotta add that to my thing. Maybe that'll be more my thing in 2024, just having more of those types of things online. So, because yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to get my like book open so I can actually like study and things. And then I'm hoping y'all can hear the background music. If I'm lying though, let me know. Oh, I see. Aw, I'm glad the kid is sweet. He was sweet, but he was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you down. It's okay. He was competitive. I'm not mad. Oh, and that's cute that you played with his dad too. That's really sweet. I do love like when gaming becomes a family affair, of course. So, and you know, you beat the son out of the dad, so hey, you know, gamer street cred. I love that. I really do. Thank you for sharing that. So, yeah. I mean, I think in terms of competitive gaming, I've made the leaderboards only for games like Dance Central because I love DDR and dance games like that. But I do love Smash and Mario Kart. I do appreciate those types of games. I did play, I forgot the game. Oh my goodness. I did play a game that's similar to Genshin. I forget what it's called. Off the top of my head. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember it. But yeah, I was playing it for a while. So I don't really play like competitive games like Valorant or things, but I'd be interested to try it out once, but that's not my thing. I think it's because like I do want to play games like Final Fantasy 14 and like games like Mario Kart because they're just so a lot of fun and I don't have a lot of heart in them. It's a great way to like get to know people, but also just, you know, do it in a fun, competitive way. But I also just love like parties and events where everybody can kind of be included and have fun. So I'm that type of person in terms of like hangouts, virtual or, you know, safely in person if that's possible. And yeah, Ian, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't do competitive games. I mean, it's not that I wouldn't have fun trying to play and trying to win, because, you know, I do sports. I did talk about this in other people's streams, but I have done sports. I've done martial arts and karate and, like, soccer, but, you know, I don't play competitive video games. It's just not my thing. I think it takes a lot of time and investment, too. I just don't think I have the bandwidth for. to be able to and do that. But I think I'd be more so invested to play a game competitively for fun if I had some friends to play with. I just don't, so that's just how it goes. But you know, I appreciate it. I love seeing people like have a lot of fun with their friends playing games. I think that's super sweet and cute. Oh my goodness! It's another amazing human! Hi there, Janae! I appreciate you. What's good? What's goody in the hoodie? Oh my goodness. Another person! Hi there! Hi there, Cayman. It's nice to see you. Oh! And you talk about putting me in A place in Mario Kart? You gonna come for me like that on my stream? Oh! Oh! Them's fighting words. Okay. I kinda see it. I guess some of y'all wanna come for me on my stream. That's okay. Alright, now we gotta do a Mario Kart thing. We gotta do a Mario Kart thing. That's what I'm hearing. But hi, Cayman, hi, Janae. It's lovely to see you. If folks aren't following, you should be following. I'm just saying. Hiya. Hi there. Hi. Janae, it's always lovely to see you. Hi, Cayman. Thank you for coming to the stream. It's nice to meet you and see you. Yes. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're in our first 45-minute sprint for co-working before I like play again. I'm debating whether I'm gonna play Sea of Stars or like Hades, sorry. But folks are co-working and like chatting and chilling as we do that before we get started. We're doing 2 45-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks in between, and then I'll play Sea of Stars and Hades. I'll decide during my second sprint. But it's lovely to see you people. And yes, I was talking about my love of Nintendo and Mario Kart and Mario Party. And them fighting words means that yes, I'm saying this on stream. Now I have to actually do a Mario Kart, probably game sesh. We can stream it. I'd be down to stream it, but I'm also cool with just, you know, I'm just also cool that like, oh, Janae, you're so sweet. You got people to watch me? Oh my gosh. I'm being excitable. I got so many people. Hello. Sorry. I'm half like laughing and also trying to like calm myself down because somebody yell on the mic. Y'all got me yelling on my mic again. Y'all gonna get me yelling on my mic. If I yell on my mic, y'all, I'm gonna be so loud. But thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh my goodness, I guess I should do introductions then. But yeah, my name is C. I go by C or Court on streams. I'm a artsy scientist, literally in real life. I don't represent or speak for my job, but I actually am a real life scientist. I do social science specifically. I do a lot of work. You know, I've studied epidemiology, behavioral science, and psychology. That type of thing. But I also really love makeup, fashion, and the arts. So I love to write, stationery, and to talk about those types of things. So I usually do co-working streams and chat and chills, but I also play a lot of JRPGs. I want to do some collabs, and I just really love Nintendo and like really like immersive games with really awesome characters and worlds. And I love games with shenanigans. I love character-driven stories. So, some games I play, I finished No Straight Roads already. I'm playing Hades, and I also am playing Sea of Stars. And I want to play Final Fantasies 14, 16, and I do want to play the Princess Peach game, to name some things. So, that's a little bit about me. I'm pretty chill. I'm in my 30s, so I'm just like here. I'm a pretty chill person. There's some really dope people, and I love Janae. She's super sweet. Really awesome. And yeah, no, for real, Janae, I'm so serious. Yeah, like for real. We will talk artsy stuff, fashion, makeup, and stationery. I did drop like my Hobonichi Checho things on socials, but in terms of fashion aesthetics, I'm into J fashion and Lolita and fairy and fantasy fashion as well as steampunk. And I do a lot of tech wear and straight fashion because, again, that's my style because I'm black. My goal is like a Final Fantasy librarian, but that's kind of my thing. Oh, Oh, thank you, Cayman. You're super sweet. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'm a pretty chill person. I just wanna chill with folks and get to know people and just have fun. I do streaming as a hobby for fun. I want to build out, like, you know, what I want to do. But yeah. And then, like, you know, Charlene and Ian, as we were talking about, because I appreciate them both very much. You know, I really like what I like, and I just want to share it and have fun and do it. Do we now? Yeah. Yeah. I definitely. Oh, Cayman, cool. It's cool that you should finish No Straight Roads. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. The only parts I haven't finished is DK West like rap parts, but I love No Straight Roads. I love the company who actually did No Straight Roads, and yeah, they're super dope. And then let me actually, as I'm like, sorry, I'm like studying and like reading the chat too, so I don't want to miss anything that anybody is saying. Yeah, and then Charlene, what you were saying about being competitive too, I'm also like that as well. I could be competitive with myself, but I don't really like to be competitive in the sense of like, being mean. I believe community over competition. So no matter what, even if we're competitive and having fun, at the end of the day, it's about having fun and building community. I'm not really trying to be cutthroat like that. That's just not my vibe. And a lot of me and my friends and family are the same way. And then, yeah, Ian, I agree with you. I love to make folks happy. Yeah, and a game that's not really in that vibe too. I completely resonate, but the gaming space is big enough for everybody to have what they want, so it's all good. I totally agree with that too, and I just want to name that as well. Again, we could be a little competitive. I could play a little bit of Mario Kart, play a little bit of like Party Animals, and you know, be yelling and screaming because I'm losing or something. But at the end of the day, it's really just about fun and to just enjoy life. So, yeah, exactly, Charlene. Just being authentic and having fun. And Cayman, you're so sweet too in terms of things. But yeah, I really hope you finish No Straight Roads. It's a lot of fun. I just, man. And yeah, that's super cool. It's super cool that you're collaborating on that too. Honestly, now that I think about it, I would love to play it again with a friend. That'd be too dope, because you're right. It is a collab game. But yeah, please finish it. It's a lot of fun. The music is amazing. I have it on my Spotify now because like, I love the soundtrack. And again, I love music-based games, so I won't lie to y'all. I will probably be playing a lot of games that have music in them. If it has a dope soundtrack, I'm listening to it. But that's because I love Jet Set Radio and games like DDR. So there's that. I think that was partly why I played No Straight Roads, because the soundtrack was fire. So, but yes, Janae, going to your fashion thing, fashion comments, as well as Cayman and everybody else. Yes, I would love to build fashion Pinterest boards, because that's actually how I design a lot of things. It's not really a secret, but when I plan out my photo shoots and photography shoots in terms of my real life stuff, I actually use I use Pinterest, even though there's a lot of AI on there now, unfortunately. I use a lot of Pinterest boards and Canva and Photoshop to develop my design assets. It's how I actually designed my VTuber and come up with like my design things for real life in terms of just how I want to dress and style myself. It's really actually helped me in terms of like really being able to nail down my style personally. So, yeah, we can talk. I'd love to know, like, you know, if you have any favorite brands or places you like to shop to in terms of fashion. That goes for everybody in the chat too, as we're doing this first round of like, you know, co-working. Yes, Pinterest is a great app. Oh man, I gotta find my like Pinterest, like, but I think I'm under the same hand. I've had to think about it. Sorry, because I haven't been on there in a minute, which is bad. I have tabs open of Pinterest right now because I was trying to figure out designs for some of the assets I've got coming for my 2D and pixel self. But nah, yeah, I can share my Pinterest. If I can't find the proper link as I'm like moving and grouping stuff on my laptop as we're working today, I'll make sure to drop it after stream for sure. Or like, you know, I can always add it to my I have a card, so I can add it there. But I'm on Pinterest. I'm under the same handle. But yeah, I can try to find a link for it in terms of like my account, because I keep a Pinterest board of various things, but yeah, I also do it in terms of things. Oh yeah, no, that's super cool. I think style is great, and I think that's awesome. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm always down. Folks will tell you I'm pretty chill. I'm a cautious little bean, of course, as folks will say. But my friends will tell you, and mutuals, I'm a pretty open and chill person. I just want to get to know folks and spend the time being as kind as possible. So of course, yes, I play a lot of pixel games. I will say I do have a pixel version of myself. I'm in my 2D form right now, but I do have a pixel form because I love pixel games. That's my thing. That's kind of, as I said on my debut stream a few streams ago, quite a few streams ago. I got into gaming because my first game was Pokemon Red on the Game Boy Color. So that's a homage to my love of pixel games, and that's why Hades and Sea of Stars are on my docket, as well as other pixel-like games. I love them. So, oh yeah, for sure. I'm cool with the link up. I look forward to it. Thank you so much. I appreciate this honor and privilege. But no, I think people who have style, no matter how you describe it, is super cool. So that's cool though that you want to incorporate tech wear. Oh, you are so sweet. Oh man. Yeah. I'm trying to think of tech wear recommendations I have. Oh man, I really have to like be better about my links. And by the way, we're 27 minutes on the dot in terms of things. I know we're chatting and doing work, so let me see if I can figure out let me figure out if I can find the brand in terms of techwear recommendations. I did talk about this on my debut stream in terms of fashion brands, but some of the brands that I've shopped at, and a recommendation I always tell people is that secondhand shops are really good. So you do not have to spend a lot of money on clothes. I think style is really about finding what pieces work for you and incorporating it into your regiment. If that's a way I could put it. And yeah, Ian, I agree with you. Pixel games are a great start. They're fun, they're cute, and adorable. That's why I love Sea of Stars. I've really enjoyed streaming. And shout out to Charlene, by the way, too. We've had some great combos with watching and like playing Sea of Stars. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love J Fashion for that reason. I'm like trying to find like the techwear brands that I do like. Oh my goodness. Yeah. One brand I do like, and actually, one brand I do like is Fabric of the Universe. And I will actually drop that in the chat. Because again, I gotta find my Pinterest link. Yeah. Fabric of the Universe is a techwear brand I really like. I do have some other clothes. I have a hoodie, and I did a photo shoot with one of their things. But Fabric of the Universe is a great techwear brand. I actually like them. I actually try to find brands too that have like payment systems and things. Because again, I do think like secondhand and like, you know, secondhand and reused clothes can be great. I'm not really trying to like, I mean, I'm not judging anybody. I'm more of the type of person where I want to have more sustainable fashion. So if I'm gonna, you know, buy and invest in things, as I've learned from my friends who know how to sew and crochet, which I'm trying to get like them too, because that's my goal in my 40s is to be able to like make my own dresses and clothes and things. So I'm working on it in my 30s as I continue being a scientist as well. But I recommend Fabric of the Universe. They are a really dope brand. They have pants. They have clothes for both genders. Oh, well, I should misquote. Not just women and men, but all genders. Because I want to be, you know, gender inclusive, of course. Because I don't want to be problematic that way. But I like Fabric of the Universe. They have some really dope fashion in terms of tech wear. And yeah, Janae, I agree. Secondhand and thrifted clothes are great. I've done that too a lot. And And yeah, Cayman, I definitely agree. Like, thrifting is really good. I also think too, like, if you can't get to a store, Depop, eBay, and like a bunch of different like stores like that are great. As well as there's also some recommendations I got from another mutual, Frilly and Angelique on Twitter, who, you know, has some great recommendations too. But yeah, I recommend Fabric the Universe if you want to get into tech wear. In terms of fantasy wear, I gotta give props to Friley Angelique too. I appreciate her. She's super dope. Also a really great person too, and also really awesome in terms of fashion. If you're into fantasy wear, I also highly recommend like brands like Lace Mead. I also really do like, oh my goodness, what's another brand? I just was thinking about them. I'm gonna have to look them up. Oh my goodness. I will probably post these brands too after stream, since we're talking about like clothes and things like that now. And I'm segued in this direction. I told y'all I was gonna go this way. It was gonna happen. It was going to be a thing. It was just, you know, yeah. I would recommend Lace Mead and Alterier, they're talking. Harriet. Woo! I spelled that wrong. Ah! Hold on. Typing. Ah! Typing in the chat. I try to shop at brands again. No worries, Shanae. Cool. See you in a little bit. Yeah, I've never heard of ThreadUp, but I'll check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. And also, Charlene, I do see you in the chat, you know, in terms of like crocheting. That's super cool. What have you crocheted? I'd love to know if you don't mind sharing. That's super awesome. I've only crocheted like washcloths and stuff. I'm trying to work on a beanie and scarves because I do want to get better in a few years. Whoa, okay, holy clothing. That's awesome. I don't think I've heard of them either, but that's awesome. No, and I mean, again, I think like some brands like being a bit pricey is okay, because again, if the price is worth the quality of it lasting a long time, then I'd rather buy something and then have it last for years than to buy something and then be like, I'm never gonna wear this and it's gonna be sitting in my closet. And I don't want to do that because I want to, like, you know, I can give it away so someone can enjoy it. Because I've actually like bought clothes from other friends too, just to like support them and like, you know, secondhand shop. So, oh, that's cool though, Charlene, that you can make blankets and scarves and hats. That's super dope. Cool for you. I want to get on your level. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to be able to do stuff like that because I've had some friends make baby blankets for their friends, so I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to, like, again, make clothes for people, because that's why I'm wearing my compression gloves, y'all, just to be safe, as always. But I do a lot of stuff with my hands, and I want to be able to like add those things too. But yeah, the brands I dropped are fantasy and Lolita brands that I like, and I also try to look for brands that are gender inclusive, because I know there's like, you know, people who want to wear like fancy things or want to go into certain like fashions, and I just want to be thoughtful in terms of folks' gender and like their presentation and what works for them. So I actually do try to do that, but you know, I always am down for recommendations, so I will definitely like take the recommendations folks are sharing in the chat. Appreciate y'all. No, for sure, Ian, I can respect that. For sure. And it's always just fun to see people's fashion aesthetics too. I always try to like compliment folks for their fashion or just like look too. And yeah, I agree with you. Like sometimes even if you can't buy, looking in terms of like what would work, and you know, having Pinterest boards like we're talking about is always lit, you know? So I'm always grateful for that. But yeah, my personal style I call rainbow tech because it's a combination of techwear, steampunk, cyberpunk, techwear, and fantasy. So I typically go from looking like I ran out of like Final Fantasy. Like my aesthetic is, I look like a librarian from Final Fantasy. A black librarian from Final Fantasy. And then some days I also look like I am running around in like techwear and solar punk gear. So that's kind of my aesthetic. I call it rainbow tech because I usually go based off colors. I don't have a favorite color, so I usually just base my style on like what color I want for the day. I do have colors I like to wear. But yeah, I know there's like a rainbow core style based on like TikTok trends and stuff, like cottage core and things. So I guess if I were to say what style my fashion aesthetic incorporates, it's cottage core, probably a lot of like anime bound things, because I do wear like a lot of clothes. Yeah. I love what you said, Kevin. Yep, that's literally it right there. It's like The World Ends With You, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. That type of style is my aesthetic. Tetsuya Nomura is completely at fault for making me this way. I also, again, grew up on like Disney and cartoons, so fantasy wear has always been a thing for me. And I just love like if anybody has watched The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, the character in there, I forget her name, but her aesthetic is pretty much me as I've gotten older. Just that historian librarian look. But then I always have like some tech wear, like my giant headphones or like earrings, because I have multiple piercings, kind of like my avatar. And I do, a lot of the clothes that my VTuber and my Pixel self is actually based on fashion in real life that I have. So I think folks will see that, of course, as I like share more photos of me. But yeah, it's kind of my style. I love it. Oh, Ian, you're so sweet! No! My feelings! I'm in my feelings. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Charlene. Eve from The Mummy. I love her. Her style was I love her style. It's so cool. Like the drapiness, the lace, the like pencil skirts. I love it. I also love pinup styles, y'all. So like 1920s like Agent Carter aesthetics without, the bad vibes back then. I'm not here for I'm black, so we're not here for like the racism and the isms, of course, of that time. But the fashion was great. Along with the 70s, I love like 70s. Because again, big hair, big floofy hair. I love it. It's my thing. But no, thank you, Ian. You're so sweet. Yeah, Eve had that like exactly, Ian, like that fun and sexy vibe. I loved her. And I love her. So yeah. But no, thank you so much, Ian. That's really sweet. Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of fashion for me, but I'm a believer that beauty is something that people can embrace in a way that's not based in like systems that are problematic, if you get my drift, but more like everybody has a certain style they want to wear, and I think everybody can look good in their own way. Not in a performative way where it's like, oh, I have to look good to fit the beauty standard type of way, but in like, you can look good however you want to look and still enjoy your life and find people who really bond with you on that type of thing. That's kind of my big emphasis with beauty and fashion and makeup. That's why I do want to become like a makeup artist and, again, know how to learn how to like sew, crochet and things for people for fun. I'm a scientist, but I'm an artsy one. So that's kind of like how my brain works in terms of both. And I try to embody that. So I really appreciate you for that compliment. That really means a lot to me because, like I said on my last stream, with the compliment I got from the story. Hi, Janae. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I used to be bullied for my appearance. So I'm not here for people bullying people for their bodies or how they look. I know for me that sometimes we all have to unlearn, of course, but I was that type of person who definitely had people say some very mean things to me about how I looked. So, and welcome back. Lovely to see you. But no, came into your point. Yeah, exactly. And I actually have to play Neo. The World Ends With You. Neo, The World Ends With You too. I haven't played that game too. I need to add that to the lineup as well. But no, I get you. I totally understand. It's definitely like, different from tech wear, but I do like The World Ends With You has some great fashion aesthetic. I think the street fashion in that is great. It's probably partly why, like I told another friend, Faye, if you don't follow them on Twitch, they play Splatoon, and I told them, I was like, I'm gonna play Splatoon particularly because the street fashion is on point. And I mean, a game where I can be like, any game that has like great fashion, I'm here. Came in what? You mean Splatoon is on sale? Oh no. love y'all. I really do, but y'all are enablers. No, I mean that in a sweet way. Oh, man. It's on sale, though? Really? Oh, man. You know what? Christmas is coming up. I gotta add it to my list now, dang. It's not like I haven't been eyeing Splatoon. I've been eyeing Splatoon for a minute. Oh, no, not Splatoon. Oh, no, that's even worse. Oh, man. Not To World Ends With You. Oh, man. Okay. I gotta add that to the lineup, too. Hey. Crema. Exactly. Christmas. Crema. Crema. Just Christmas. Christmas. No, Janae, that's totally fair. Oh, man. That's totally fair. Yeah, that's how my Animal Crossing is. I have to get back into gaming on my Switch. I was playing, the last game I played on my Switch was honestly Monster Hunter Rise. Ian, time to end stream, played some soon. Yeah. So Splatoon looks fun. It looks like a lot of fun. I really appreciate it a lot in terms of like the aesthetics and like the gaming. But now that The World Ends With You is on sale, that is not good for me. There's a lot of indie games, like really cute games that I want to play. So that's helpful to know, for sure. Let me see. Oh, and I give this timer update too. We're at 12 minutes and 15 seconds. So we're coming up on the first 5-minute break. But yeah, that's what y'all get from me in terms of shenanigans. I think right now I've been leaning more into like fantasy wear. I have Selkie dresses. I'm not gonna lie about that. But yeah, I think my thing has been to be fashionable. And then I have gotten better about wearing because I don't leave my house without a mask on. I have tried to be fashionable, like the J Fashion Lolita folks I follow, who do masking and then have Lolita gear and like fantasy dresses, and I love it. So I'm trying to like get better about styling my N95s with my fashion too. So that's kind of my thing. And it's been fun, actually. It's made me like think about white eyeliner and black eyeliner and like, eyeshadows and stuff, eyeshadow palettes, because my general makeup aesthetic is to have a lot of like glitter and a lot of like contour. Well, maybe not a lot of contour, but I know how to like contour, use bronzer now and different things. So I do Cayman, it's okay. Yeah. I used to do, oh my gosh, I forget what mask I used to use. So I've always wore N95, but I now do my, oh my god, I'm trying to think. I used to do a different N95 with a mask color over it. And I think it worked. I did it for Halloween too. I did like a N95 with a red like cloth mask over it. Again, to not compromise the mask, because the older mask that I used to use at the beginning of the COVID years we're in, I used to like try to match with my outfits with an N95. But now that I actually like found a mask that works, I use the N102S smalls because I have a petite face. Now I've tried to do more eye and face makeup styles, so that way my makeup matches my outfit. And it's been a lot of fun. I've done, for example, I've done it more with my Sonic beanies, which I have like Sonic photo shoots coming. Cause I have, there's a streamer shop that I highlighted during Pride Month, Sawyer. They make the coolest, Sonic team beanies. So I ordered 2 more and I got like a Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog beanie. But I was able to do like a yellow and blue kind of style with my N95 respirator, and I love it. So I'm trying to get better about like matching with like whites, like neutral colors with my N95s and then my headphones. So I usually wear my Logitech Aurora headphones. So yeah, it's a thing. But I know people use like origami head mask. And then I know people have done some really dope things where they will use a flow mask and like decorate the flow mask with things on top. And those have been really good because flow masks, for example, are really great protection. And then, you know, N95s themselves, you can style it in a way where you can do like incorporate neutral colors and whites into your wardrobe and make it work. Yeah, I posted some of my selfies of me and my Sonic beanies and my mask. And I think for Knuckles, I will probably try to do a look where it's like red eyeshadow and like different colors, like gradient red colors, and probably do like a red lip. And I do have ear cuffs and nose cuffs. So, but I recommend like, you know, you can have the N95 itself, or you can do like a flow mask and some of the other masks folks have, and incorporate like different like styles. Or like match the mask to your outfit. Because I usually do like my N95 with nothing on it to not to compromise the mask. But yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm reading the chat and catching up. Oh no, Janae. Believe me, I understand. This is turning into like a fashion talk. I love y'all so much. Y'all got me going while I was like studying. Yeah, I have eyeshadow palettes. My particular favorites, I'd love to know. They stare at me too, though. I need to get into them this week. I'm probably gonna do some makeup looks for work, as I try to do. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, I'm trying to dress to the nines. I do lashes the whole 9 yards. I'm still learning how to do my own nails too. But nah, I feel you. My makeup palettes are staring at me. You're so sweet. Yeah, I love makeup palettes. I know there's like makeup challenges right now where people are trying to do like, what is it called? I'm trying to think. They call it where they're trying to like use their makeup palettes and not like buy so much, because like sometimes when you buy makeup palettes, it's really the same colors, but you buy particular makeup palettes for the pigmentation and for those who don't know, pigmentation, it has to do with like how, I feel like to me, like when the color itself is really strong on skin. And like, I usually love makeup that has like strong pigmentation. So I love certain brands that do a good job about that. So I understand like palette staring at you. And then Charlene, to your point, I actually do have hooded eyes. So yes, it took me a while to get good at makeup. I'm not a professional. I do want to take professional classes. I'm looking at some courses online actually, and then maybe if it's a lot safer to actually do in person, but not right now, of course, because COVID. But there are some great makeup classes online, but I have hooded eyes, so I completely understand. And that's why I don't use, for example, pixel eyeliner. I mean, sorry, not pixel. I don't use pencil eyeliner. I actually use felt tip because I use pens as it is, in terms of like my pens for my like stationery and stuff. So I actually use felt tip. But it took me a little bit of time to get better at it in terms of eyeliner. And I've been practicing. I've been like doing makeup for at least, oh God, I'm in my 30s. So I think it's been like 10, 15 years for me. But no, I understand. It is hard, and I still mess up too with hooded eyes, because I think what happens with us is that like any makeup looks we do, it gets stuck. It gets stuck under your eyelid. And I actually, a trick that I learned is that I actually go above my eye crease and actually go more towards my my eyebrows to get more depth and more color to work with, so I can actually do gradient colors on my makeup. Because I have really hooded eyes, so if I only do my hood, you're not gonna see anything I did. It's gonna like get washed away very easily. But I mean, I think folks may notice that on my makeup and like fashion photos on socials that I have hooded eyes. All of that in terms of like my big eyes that look like doll eyes is like lashes and makeup and positionality. So, and Cayman, no worries. I'm always here for men or anybody of any gender using makeup. Makeup is a gender neutral thing. So it doesn't matter what gender you are. If you want to learn some makeup, you should do it. I think the thing that I would say in terms of starting out is that I would try whatever feature you want to play up and just to go for it. I think for me, for example, I actually started out, I want to say, with eyeshadow because I like playing up my eyes. And then I started moving in that direction where I just started trying things and watching tutorials. Of course, you know, I used to be that person who used to watch folks a long, long time ago in the very early days of YouTube. But yeah, I think that if you want to be a cute baddie, you can be a cute baddie. You're probably already a cute baddie. You're just adding on to the badness in terms of the baddest. So I'm just saying, if you want to do it, go for it. But yeah, play up, like, figure out if you have a favorite feature, for example, play it up. And like, I like watching videos, and it's been helpful too that I've gotten my makeup done too, professionally. And I've also had, like, you know, I've just tried out things, and it's kind of like drawing and painting. Once you kind of get going, you learn what works for you and you stick to what makes sense. Because for example, like, I love contour, I love fairy makeup, so I tend to do a lot of like big lashes, a lot of eyeliner, and a lot of like gradient makeup. And I do a strong lip because I have a pout, as I'll say it. But that's what works for me. I love pinup and like fantasy and like, you know, baddie makeup. So I do very much like glam looks and like, I guess maybe like, I don't know, maybe it's like pinup fashion. I feel like my makeup is more like seductive, sexy, kind of like fantasy, like a mermaid thing, but that's just me. So I don't know. Y'all have to tell me based on my photos once I start posting them a little bit more, as I keep going, like what you think. But I think that's kind of my aesthetic in terms of things. I just like looking fierce and femme and kind of like, if I had a fashion icon in terms of things for Yana, she's kind of in the ballpark of some of my aesthetics. So, oh, Ian, you're sweet. I appreciate you again in terms of listening. I appreciate the compliments. You are so sweet. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, Janae, that's the thing too. People have been just like, you know, yeah, I think that's like really dope too. You know, in terms of aesthetics and style. I've actually started using bottom lashes as well, because I actually like to make my eyes pop a little bit. I don't really do, for example, some of the other styles that people have. Oh, and by the way, we are a minute, so let me make sure I get the timer. So we're about a minute for the first round. I hope folks have been productive as I've been mainly talking this round, which is all good for me. Again, we're chatting and chilling, so I hope co-working and chatting with me in terms of things is great. And let me see. I'm trying to like make sure I catch this timer. 30 seconds left. And then I'll turn the timer on for 5 minutes. But yeah, pigmented shadows are great. And yeah, exactly. I do love the everyday lift in terms of like lash placement. I've started using bottom lashes again. But I do love me a good lash. I do love me a good lash. Okay, 10 seconds left on the dot, so I'm gonna let it go out for a second, then I'll put on the 5-minute timer so folks can go get something to drink or take a break or whatever you need to do, of course. And I'll start the 5-minute timer here. Okay, cool. I think actually on one of these breaks, I might go get some like snack food. I think I had some juice. Oh, it's over there. I put it over there on my other desk. Oh no. Oh, I'll grab it. But yeah, I think what you're saying, Janae, is super dope in terms of like fashion. But yeah, I think like the style what you're saying is super dope and makes sense to me. And yeah, pigmented shadows are life. I use bottom and top lashes. I do tap lashes. I do want to learn how to do individuals, but I usually do tap lashes and then I do bottoms. I have done tap lashes like cut ones to kind of add on the bottom of my eyes to give a little bit more pop. I've also been trying to get better about being able to draw on using eyeliner, being able to draw under my eyes in terms of different things as well. So, because I do want to be able to do some costume makeup as well, artistry in that way. I have done it sometimes with some of my looks, some of my like fantasy like cosplays of original characters, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I came and I agree. Pixel eyeliner is great. I want to try it. I haven't like actually done it. It's really hard because it's like getting like the pixel like dimension, but I want to do it. But I agree with you for real. And yeah, for sure. I actually have not tried circle lenses. I'm a little bit scared to do it, but I have wanted to try like getting like prescription contact lenses that can change your colors for like costumes and stuff. But I can respect it. I think that's really cool. So, but yeah, circle lenses have been really awesome. I've seen some people incorporate it in their style, and I think it's been really cool. Really, really cool. And yeah. Yeah, no, Cayman, eye makeup, great. If you do eye makeup, I need to see, by the way, just saying. If anybody in the chat does makeup or fashion things, I'd love to see, given our conversation today. I'm just saying. I love people's aesthetics. I love it. I really do. So, but no pressure, of course. You don't have to. I don't want to make anybody do something they're not wanting to do either. So I'm here for people doing what they want to do and having fun. Let's see. Aw, I love the love in the chat. You know, I love it. I love the friendship I'm seeing between you two. I mean, I can gig it. I can dig it being a cute baddie already and just, you know, cute baddie with makeups. You know, apt up to make the baddie stand out even stronger. It's already strong, but you know, trying to flex on us. I love a good flex. I'm just saying. And yeah, Rihanna is fashion goals for me. I so appreciate her aesthetics, but she is like the fierce femme fatale thing that I like. So I like looking dainty and having like the E style from the Mummy, but I also I love like the fierce femme, like feminine styles. I really do. It's super lit. That's kind of my aesthetic. And then no worries. Yeah. In terms of like folks taking a break for 5 minutes, we've got 1 minute and 30 seconds before I set the timer back. So folks are meditating, doing other things. We'll set the timer for 45 minutes for the last sprint, and then I will have a 5-minute break before I play games after that. But no, Charlene, I'm happy to hear that. That is super cool that you're making badges. Oh my goodness. You have so many talents. I love it. That's super awesome in terms of like crowdfunding. And yeah, you did mention before in terms of the publishing company. So that's super awesome. Good for you. I think that's great. I'm really happy you're able to get that done in terms of like, you know, co-working today. I'm trying to like make sure I get through some more of these chapters that I wanted to read today and not get too caught up. And then like this weekend, I'm going to probably full throttle like make some of the mind maps I need to do for my study exams, and then like finalize schedules for the rest of the year for streaming. And then also maybe think about some photo shoots I want to do for Halloween as well as Christmas, because I haven't like done some photo shoots at home in a while. So I kind of want to plan some out if I can in terms of breaks and things. So we'll see. There's a lot going on, so I don't want to stress myself out too much, but we'll see what happens. No, that's super dope. In terms of like individuals, but mainly on the bottom and little clusters of lashes at the top. I think that's super cool too. I love that type of thing as well. Because a little bit of a lash, you know, is always dope. Let me see. I got 7 minutes on the dot. Let me see. I'll stop the timer so y'all don't hear my alarm go off on the alarm, and then I will do 45 minutes, and we will start now. But yeah, it came into your question. I actually haven't cosplayed in a very long time. My last cosplay was of a character from Eureka 7. I did, no way, is it? I have to think about it. I've done a cosplay of a character from Eureka 7. I did do a cosplay of Mira Nix from Soul Eater. And I did have my last cosplay project, which I haven't started because I have my paints and acrylics at home. I wanted to do a Siren from Tron Legacy. So I have to get the LED lights and all that type of stuff together. But that's a long-term project because I've never done any complicated thing like that. But I do want to do a Tron Legacy or a Tron-based cosplay. So, but I do like fantasy outfits, like OCs. So I do plan to be a witch. I plan to do this for like work too. I do plan to do a witch costume. I have a giant hat that I wear that's made out of felt. And then I have elf ears and a bunch of other things. And I do want to do a Vera from Final Fantasy. I have Farah ears. I just haven't done the cosplay. So I have like projects in the works, but we'll see. Maybe that's partly why I weightlift for the physique. No, I'm just playing. I weightlift because I want to. But yeah, some of the cosplays I want to do, I can. I just be running around being like a petite short woman cosplays. But yeah, because I did used to go to cons for COVID. So, but maybe when it's a lot safer, I'll probably do more cosplays in the future. Mainly, I do like street fashion outfits at cons when I used to go. So yeah. I'm crying. I'm laughing. Oh no, Janae, that's so real. I'm, yeah, the prescription lenses, in terms of things, I appreciate they have them. Because, yeah, I wear contacts myself and have glasses, so I try to be, like, mindful of my eyes. Because they're a thing. They don't like me doing weird things to them. So I'm not gonna. But it's cool that you like, have those. That's awesome. Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies and things I like to do. I have friends I'm trying to like do stuff with. I'm with my bestie from high school. We're trying to, for example, like, we're trying to do matching outfits when we get to sewing and stuff. So I'm hoping to do some of that soon with her. But yeah, hello, hi there. It's another person. Hi, Paz. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I am chatting with so many lovely people today. Yeah, we've got Keeman, Janae. We've got Charlene and Ian. It's nice to see you, Paz. And I'm doing Gucci, actually. We're doing our second sprint before I get to gaming today, which, again, I did say I will figure out what I'm playing. I might play Hades. I think I'm gonna play Hades. But it's lovely to see you, Paz. I hope you're feeling better. Also, Paz is really dope, y'all. He's super cute. He's super cool. He's super dope. He's super cool. I keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying it. Paz is awesome. It's nice to see you. I hope you're feeling better, like I said. But yeah, I'm doing good. I need to get snack food probably at some point as I'm studying and doing things today and get ready for work this week. But I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better. I really mean that. And Street Fashion X RPG D&D classes. I mean, I won't lie. I really actually do. I do play D&D, by the way. And I did see that Final Fantasy 14 has their Dungeons and Dragons like game set. I actually really on my bucket list, and I will say this on stream. I really want to do a Final Fantasy like 14 Street Fashion like D&D campaign. I don't know. I just want to do something like that. It'd be fun. But in real life, actually, yeah, I do really like. That'd be dope. I really want that to be a thing. And yeah, Faz, we're talking about like fashion, makeup, arts, all types of stuff, and like cosplay. I'm not a cosplayer, but I do love cosplay. I have friends who are cosplayers. One of my friends who I appreciate, dope human, is Fake Crafts. If you don't follow them, they are an awesome black cosplayer. I follow them. They're super lovely. We bond on a lot of different things, and they're the person who I quote so often where I say, the men I like in gaming, they're the same man, but different font. That was Fake Crafts. But yeah. I love them to death. They're super dope as a human, and they're a great cosplayer. Great black cosplayer. But I have lots of people in the cosplay scene that I know or adjacent to, and they're super dope people too. Some people who've done some amazing cosplays as black cosplayers. So, let's see. Snack food. I'm probably gonna get oranges or cookies again. Yeah, That'll probably be my thing. I got juice, but maybe a croissant as well. No, for real. Awesome! No, Ian, that's super dope that you play D&D. I think you've mentioned that before too. Yeah, I play D&D. I've been playing for 6 or 7 years now. I do virtual games, usually on a Sunday, late. But I would love to. I wanted to start my own campaign, but I haven't been able to go back to that. But I would be open to playing other games with other people. I know streamers do actually do campaigns. I'd love to do something like that too. But yeah. Oh, and then came into your question. The person is I still gotta find that Pinterest thing. Well, y'all, in terms of like I know it's my handle, but I need to like drop it. If I don't get to it, I'll make sure I'll drop it after stream so folks can actually find me too. The cosplayer that I'm friends with, who's super dope, and I will let them know I gave him a shout out to. They go by Fake Crafts. I dropped it in the chat, but I love them to death. They're super dope. They are super awesome. They do, they've done Critical Role cosplays. They've also done, some other cosplays too in terms of things, but they're super dope and awesome as a person. We have bonded over fashion and things too, but Fake Crafts is super dope. I highly recommend checking them out. They also just posted recently some spooky content, in that they were dressed up, so I'll probably go sneak on their page later. But they're super awesome. I really appreciate them as a person. And yeah, no, Paz is super lit, obviously. Like, yeah. I love cosplayers. I love, like, you know, people in the scene, especially a lot of black folks. We out here being nerdy. A lot of my friends are nerdy black people. I have friends, of course, of like every race, every gender, every sexuality, of course, because you know we're inclusive around here. We don't do that. We don't do bigotry or hatred or nothing. But yeah, I love my black friends who are just as nerdy as I am. So it's super awesome. Oh, Ian, really? That's awesome. Yeah, for sure. I totally be down for that. And that's awesome. Yeah, I love meeting other folks who play Dungeons and Dragons, and I highly recommend folks play the game. I want to play more tabletop games. But, yeah, I have a lot of dice, which I need to be better about showing y'all my dice, which is why, again, I'm working on the hand cam stream, because I find little trinkets and wares when I can, of course. And, you know, I just love those types of things. But yes, I have D&D dice up the wazoo, y'all. It's kind of bad. Well, I need to do better about introducing more things because I don't gatekeep anything. But, for example, I love, oh my goodness. No, I just had I just had them in my head. Oh my goodness. They're a dope dice brand. Oh my goodness. I feel like looking up on my phone. Dispel Dice. Dispel Dice is like one of my favorite dice companies. If I ever got to make dice, I'd want to make it with them. Their dice are so pretty. I love pretty dice, y'all. It's bad. But yes, Dungeons and Dragons is my thing. I play as a paladin. So, you know, rabbit holes. Oh yeah, and Paz, you're right, for sure. Yeah, for sure. There are some dope black cosplayers doing Final Fantasy cosplays. One cosplayer I really love. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but she did a Barrett cosplay, and it's just, oh my word, I love it so much. There's some dope black cosplayers. I love them so much. And yeah, Ian, I definitely agree with you. Pretty Dice is great too. And yeah, no, Cayman, for real. Like, dice, highly recommend. There's some really pretty dice that are, like, not expensive. And I keep saying that too, because again, I look for, like, things that I can buy, so I'm not trying to, you know, project or say anything about anybody's situation, of course. But I like, the Spell Dice as well as Kraken Dice, as recommendations for dice to get from folks. But like Etsy and different like shops, small businesses, they're all over Twitter and Blue Sky and different socials. So I cannot recommend enough to buy a set of dice. it's super dope. And, you know, a lot of dice sets will translate not only to just Dungeons and Dragons, but other card game or tabletop game systems, which is really cool. I have several sets of dice, but again, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for, like I said, 6 or 7 years. So I've been collecting dice over the last. Oh my god! Ah! Why are all you people coming on stream today here to make me yell? I just yelled. Ah! My parents are gonna. I live with family. My family's gonna be like, why is she yelling? Sunday. Oh no! Ah! Hold on, I'm coming down. Ah, my face hurts. And like my model, because I have hooded eyes, it's like saying you can't see my eyes. Oh no, I hope someone doesn't clip this. It's just me being happy, and now I'm like tearing crap. Oh! I'm telling y'all, when I see you on my streams, I get super excited. I mean that. I'm just an excitable little person. Ah! Okay. Oh, I'm coming down. Wait. Yeah. My model is just like me. I'm just squinty. I'm gonna be squinty for the rest of the stream now. What have you done to me, people? Okay. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Yes. Kika has graced. Hi there. Hello. Hi there. I'm glad you can be here. Oh my goodness. I didn't think you would be stopping by today. I know because I saw you were gonna be clapping playing Valorant. And I thought that was cool, by the way. I was talking about how, like, I don't play competitive games, but, like, I'd be willing to play if I had more friends and mutuals to play with, but I don't! So, like, I want that. But I'd be willing to. But hi, Kika! It's so nice to see you! And by the way, folks, Kika is a mutual of mine. They're super sweet and cool. You should follow them on Twitch. Because, like, they're amazingly sweet. I was brave enough to say hi. In the sense of, like, I know I have to respond to DMs and stuff, but yeah. Oh, Kika, you're so sweet. Oh my god. You are making me so flustered, I swear. That's my little trade secret, by the way, in real life, which I will say on stream. My friends make fun of me all the time. When I'm flustered and, like, excited, my hands turn red. I'm black, so, like, obviously my melanin doesn't allow me to see me blushing, but my hands turn red when I'm embarrassed. So I'm like really flustered as I'm yelling into my mic. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so flustered. I'm gonna be like smiling and laughing, and my face hurts. I find cheekbones and my face hurts from smiling. But yes, Kika is super sweet. Yeah, I appreciate Kika. Please follow them. They're on Twitch. Their design is so adorable. Like I love Kika's little avatar. And then the model is super cool. So yeah, this is just me. I'm just giving kudos because Kika's dope. And yeah, I'm gonna remember to hit you back up at DM. I got your message. I appreciate you. Because yeah, I do want to game with you and other folks, as I said, and I'm excited. Oh my goodness. No, and then Charlene, as I am like laughing, and like again, my model's gonna be squinting now because I'm like my face is permanently in a smile. Oh, that's super sweet. Oh, you have pretty dice sets. You got pizza dice? Oh my goodness. It's so cool. I love that. That's super awesome. And pizza dice. Like, they're like pizza themed dice. That's super cool. I love that. I love the way people design dice, and like getting dice from friends is so much fun too. We did a thing for my D&D campaign, for example, where we did Dice Miss. And yeah, like we like exchange dice and gifts with folks for our D&D campaign. It's been a lot of fun, and I want to do stuff like that too, again with mutuals and stuff in the streamer space, you know, eventually. Not to be weird, of course, but I love giving people gifts. So I'm really grateful. Thank you for sharing that story. It's super cool that you got dice with folks. And yeah, exactly. Kega, you're too nice. You're super sweet yourself, okay? Uno reverse always. And thank you, Paz. You're so sweet as well. Thank you for quoting and like posting on Blue Sky and socials. Again, I don't have any expectations for people. I don't want to like, you know, no pressure, of course. But I just appreciate everybody so supportive. You all are very sweet. Oh, shoot. I forgot to change my music. I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta remember on my co-working streams, y'all, for especially folks who are regular. I gotta like change the song. So remind me, y'all, on the next stream, because I know I can say I have regulars. Oh my god, it's exciting! Okay, sorry. I gotta change the song. So if for folks in terms of the co-working streams, you know, as we keep moving and grooving together, remind me in the next co-working spot, which will probably be on Sunday next week. We're gonna get some more music. I know I got some house music coming for y'all, but I want to put some house tracks too for us to like co-work to. So I'm gonna change this song. I'm so sorry I didn't change it on the second one like I said I would. I'm gonna do that right now, and then it should change momentarily. Let me know. But yeah, I wanna make sure we get a variety of tracks. Right now I've been using YouTube's royalty-free music, but I do want to like spotlight other folks too who make music and get them going. I've spotlighted Haikyo, for example, who did the Capoeira theme, who's actually designing my music too. Which I highly encourage. If you're looking for custom music, go check them out. But yeah, I'll be making sure to like have music go on for our streams and stuff, so folks can hear us chatting and chilling and working. So apologies for that again. But no, appreciate you, Pass. And Kega, the fact that you ran here after your stream, you're so sweet. I don't know what to do. That makes me so flustered because I'm like, oh my goodness, like you're coming to watch me. I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay. Here's it with me. Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh. I'm just processing that. And yes, everybody is super sweet. Yeah, everybody who follows and like interacts and engages is super sweet. I've had some really great streams. Everybody's super dope. We're all just trying to support each other and just trying to have some fun and bond. So I really appreciate all of y'all for real. Like I've had a really amazing, wonderful experience in the streamer world. And you know, it's really great. And yeah, like I appreciate everybody too. For real. And yeah, I got no worries. Paz and Ian are really dope. So I'm really hoping they'll be able to watch you, as well as, to answer your question, Ian, Janae is actually a streamer too. Yeah, Janae's a streamer too. Also Cayman's a streamer as well. I know Charlene is thinking about joining the fray, so I'm gonna spotlight Charlene too. And yeah, so just give those recommendations too. Janae is super sweet and super kind. They're playing a really dope game right now. I wanted to, you know, jump on one of their streams in terms of dealing with some of the shenanigans going on in Japan and Tokyo with the game they're playing. Cayman I will be following for sure after this stream. That's an insta follow. Ain't no way. Because when we play Mario Kart, that's going to be a thing. And I will say, Cayman, you know, I will not throw shade, but if you, me, Janae, and anyone else wants to join this Mario Kart thing, that's probably gonna happen. We will be friends, but I will be drawing all types of shade and sass because I love gaming. But yes, those are just, you know, just saying. But yeah, and then of course, like, on my original VOD actually, which I don't know if folks know this who are in this chat, but a lot of you in the chat actually shouted out on my debut stream. That's my little secret though. I gave all of y'all a hashtag So, but yeah. I did give everybody, including some of the folks in this chat, a shout out on my debut stream in terms of like follows on my slides. I'll probably, when I do my re-debut, in the sense of like when I celebrate my anniversary next year, I will probably do it again. But yes, I will say that y'all got shout outs. So that's just my thing, just so folks can find y'all. And I obviously, of course, everybody who streams who's mutual or just in general that I follow, I always reblock their things on my socials. Oh my god! Ah! I don't know how to feel. Thank you, Kika. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know Charlene said this yesterday, but people give me so much love on my model and also said I sound like my model and like things, and now my hands. Oh my god, my hands are so red. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what to do with this. Sorry, you're seeing me like in my 2D form stare at my hands and like it's so funny, my hands are so red. I'm gonna be red for like hours. It's gonna be fun. Oh well, it won't be alright. Yeah, it just means the blood flow circulation in my hands is working with the compression graph, so that's always great. And then Paz. Again, Keika, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. You are too. I love your voice and I love your model and I love everything about your overlays and your whole aesthetic. And you're super nice. And like, you know, I've appreciated being in your chat. Like I said, I've already said it before, but I appreciate you a lot. Just I won't stop saying that. So, and then Paz, I see in terms of music. Okay, that's cool. Thank you for the recommendation, Kevin McLeod. Okay, I'll definitely note that. In terms of music. Now the horror music might freak me out, but I'm here for like the different genres, of course. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, that's super cool. But thank you for that, for real. And then Charlene. Oh, no worries. That's so cool that you're gonna be streaming for your thing. Oh, you have to keep me posted. Oh, you have to keep me posted. I wanna stay tuned. That is so cool. That's so cool. Can I be like on stream and say I'm a fan? Like a fangirl? Is that allowed? That's so cool though. And no worries. Again, of course, without saying anything, you know, being respectful of like, you know, the business aspects and things that need to be ironed out. But that's really like awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, like, let me know. I'm, you know, we're mutuals and things, but I'll keep posting, and I'd love to support as you move forward in terms of things. And I appreciate hearing about, you know, what y'all got going on. That's super awesome. But you know me, I'm a book nerd, so I love publishing in books. Which again, that's why I gotta make a book. I gotta make like a book stream. I'm literally gonna be talking about books, y'all. I'm gonna make a slideshow and everything. I'm so serious. Oh yeah. Time check. We're at 21 minutes. Yeah. Yes, if Paz, this Mario Kart Party Animals, these collab games are gonna be chaotic. If I'm yelling right now, it's gonna be a mess. I already know. You'll have to forgive me for yelling, but I'll be yelling. I promise. It'll be fun and Gucci. Yeah. Oh no, Ian, thank you so much for stopping by. No worries. Thank you for actually coming. I appreciate you. Again, I hope folks follow Ian in terms of things. He's super awesome. He's on Twitch. But yeah, we'll catch up very soon. And thank you so much for catching the stream. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll definitely be catching some of yours. And we'll chat during, you know, as always on socials. I gotta hit you up with these research articles that we talked about in terms of science and psychology. So I got you. But please take care and have a nice one, Ian. You're super awesome. Thank you for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you again on the stream. If not, we'll definitely chat some more. Oh, Ian, you're so sweet. There's the shoutouts in the model. Ah! That's creepy. Okay. And yeah, thank you for loving my model. My VTuber mama, Peach Curl, is also a streamer, and she's actually making her 2D debut soon, 2.0 debut. She's super dope. She will be the only person I ever commissioned for a model because I love my model. And I don't think I have a 2D model anytime soon. this is gonna be me. But I do want to work with her again, of course. So I'm gonna sneak in my mama's DMs and be like, yo, what's good? But no, I appreciate, in all seriousness, I appreciate Peach Karam. She's super dope. So I appreciate y'all's love on my model, as well as my pixel model is Sun Prawns, excuse me. As well as Dreaming Aya designed my outfit. And Peach Karam designed my entire model because she's amazing. And my rigger Aru is also doing some dope stuff too with some other mutuals, so it's great. Yeah, Paz, thank you so much for the love too. For real. Yeah, again, like I just said, Peach Karam did my model. She's going through her, again, 2.0 debut right now. And then Aru, Siri, who are both linked in my socials on my Blue Sky and on Twitter. He's currently rigging more folks. He's got some amazing rigs. I think he's only been rigging for a year, and he's done some amazing work. But great rigger, really appreciated him and his patience with me. Yeah, Peach Karam was super dope. Like I said, I don't have a 2.0 because I wanted to use my model for a very long time, but I do want to work with her. She's super sweet and super kind, and she's just so amazing, and I really want to support her. So I'll definitely be hitting her up very soon to see how I can do more support for her, since she did such an amazing job with my model, and she was so patient with me. I really do appreciate my VTuber mom like that. And then, like I said, Sun Prawns did my pixel self, and Dreaming Anya did my outfit, which I will have more outfits coming. It's gonna happen, y'all. I love fashion and makeup way too much. And yeah, Faz, I'm really surprised that my people are following me on stuff. Especially because, like, for example, Ian literally watches me on YouTube, even though everybody's on Twitch. I don't know what to do with that. I'm sad, but thank you. Yeah. I'm getting squeaky because I'm embarrassed. I'm like, I need to get juice or something. My body's gonna go out before I actually game. Oh God! What are we gonna do? Okay. Anyway. But yes. I will have more shenanigans coming. I promise. Because like I said earlier, I have a rainbow textile, so I do want that to show out in my assets, my model, and things like that. And then you will see more of me modeling on the internet, aka me doing photography and stuff. Oh, Kika, that's so cute. I don't mean to make you blush, but you're super cool. I just want to give you your props, you know? So, I'm just saying. You're super dope. I don't mean to make you're blushing, though. But, you know, you're super sweet and cool. I bet you have some Riz, too. Y'all got Riz in here. But, yeah, you're super cool. So, I'm gonna let you know whenever possible. For me, I'm gonna blush and be stammered, but that's because I get flustered quite easily, despite what people may or may not realize about me. I get flustered very easily. Compliments, I appreciate them and accept them, but I get flustered. But no, you're super cool. Like, I love all my friends and mutuals. Like, for real. You are super dope. Yeah, Kick It, you're cool. And I'm glad people are following you, because they should. They really should. Oh yeah, and Charlene, for sure, and I know you will. I've seen you on socials. You are super kind and really sweet. So I really look forward to that. And yeah, whatever I can do to support and be helpful, please just let me know. I'd love to collab or just support you in general. And like, you know, whatever you need. But I think you'll be great. You're a really kind person. I just love your ethos. So it would be an honor and privilege, really, sincerely and truly. Kega, really? You really don't think you got no Riz? I think you got some Riz. Not the binoculars, though! No, I bet you have Riz. I bet it's a thing. I've seen your chat. I've seen what happens on your streams. I think you've got it going on. I think it's a thing. I've already said this on my last stream, but like, I think I have unintentional Riz, but I don't know. I don't really know. I think, I'm just kind of chilling and doing things, but I've been Rizzed. I have been Rizzed already in streams and I'm never ready. Cause I'm like, what is happening? And people have bookmarked my selfies. I don't know what to do about that either. I'm like, oh my god. I'm hoping you'll use it for not nefarious reasons, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I think you got Riz. Oh no! Ah! It finally happened. Now this is gonna open up the C-Riz arc. No! I'm just gonna sit in my chair and just nod my head a little bit. Okay. All right. Yep. Great, my hands turned another shade of red. They can get a deeper red. Oh no. Oh my god. Why? Why? Well, we've opened up the C-Riz arc. Great. I mean, all right, Kika, I see you. I see you with the moves, trying to Riz me up. Trying to make me flustered. I see what you did there. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of speechless. I'm speechless, y'all. This is not a productive 45 minutes. What am I supposed to do? Ah! Okay. I'm screaming, not the Rizology. That should be a thing. Yes, you don't add that to your master's degree, Rizology. You know, I don't know if you're talking about me. You talk about yourself. You can't be coming up here and rizzing me and not expect to get it back. Listen. Charlie, I appreciate you. Now listen, I did say this on my socials because I feel like it was going to be a thing. But I did say that if you are in my age bracket, you are allowed to Riz. I am okay with that. You are allowed to do that. See, I'm not even able to talk because I'm so flustered. But you are allowed to do that. But do not expect me in a respectful way to not Riz you back. That is just how my brain works. I'm a very equal opportunity kind of person. And if I was gonna be an anime stereotype, I'd be that woman, I think, that people would be like, oh, she's super dainty and sweet and like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. But I did say, you know, I do love Princess Tiana too, by the way. But I did say that I am the type of person where I can flirt back with people in a respectful way. So I'm not saying that I won't be flustered, but you will probably get it back from me unintentionally. And, you know, I will stammer, as I said. But it doesn't contradict what I was saying yesterday on stream, because I still am a freaking mess when it comes to people rizzing me. Because I just be, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, man. This, for example, I'm probably going to have my hands be red for the rest of the day now. That is y'all's fault. I will, and now out of respect, of course, I will now be tagging Kiga probably in a tweet or something and being like, the audacity of you to do this to me. You started the Riz arc, the C-Riz arc. Now it is a thing. But yes, feel free. I'm just saying, you have been warned. But I mean, of course, I mean that in like again, my guy said on chat yesterday, and I can do a time check. It's 9. We've got like 9 minutes left, and so this thing ends. And of course, I was not as productive, but it's okay. I had a lot of fun chatting and chilling, and it's always good to like decompress and do stuff like this too for productivity, because it helps me like, you know, get the rest of my day going in terms of like what I want to do. So I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, because I was already saying in terms of my stories, but I gotta talk about this on the 5-minute break and then whatever. I was saying yesterday, which I know Charlene and others were here yesterday too, but I have been asked to model and a lot, and I don't know when people are rizzing me are actually like being serious or if they're being like platonic. Because I, of course, like with my friends, I play around and stuff, and I wear mutuals and the people, but like, I don't know, like some people think I'm not paying attention to cues on purpose. I'm like, no, you can't do that to me. Like, believe me, I'm in my 30s, but you can ask like I said, I think I did say before, like in my first relationship, I did not know my boyfriend at the time. We're no longer together, but I did not know he had a crush on me for 6 months, y'all. Like, we were friends for years, and I didn't know he liked me. And then he had to tell me, and even though he told me, I still was like, did this man ask me out? And then he did, and I still got flustered, y'all. I'm not... This is just gonna set off so many things now. I mean... So one day I feel like this is gonna get clipped and it's gonna be used against me. But, like, I could riz. But... it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be fun times, I think. It's gonna be fun. But yes, I enjoy platonic, and I enjoy just like having fun and getting to know people. And there's nothing wrong with a little bit of flirting after all. It makes some days really nice, and you never know by shooting your shot who you might end up with. I'm just saying. Like, for real. Plus I've been told, like, again, like, I think I've unintentionally, like, yeah, exactly, Pez. And Kega, yes, we're officially in the Riz arc. And again, Kega, you are allowed to Riz me up anytime too. I'm just saying, you can go ahead and just slide up in, you know, whatever metaphorical DMs or whatever. It's probably going to be some like sciencey Riz thing too. It's gonna be so bad, y'all. I have like so many nerd science like pickup lines probably. I don't know. We'll figure it out. No, Riz, it does come in handy. And I'm a romantic at heart, so I tend to get really, really flustered, to be in all seriousness, when it's like old school romantic stuff. So like, I'm here for a good pickup line, but I've more so been the type of people who like do the romantic, gushy, like sappy things. That's what really gets me. That's why I love shoujo manga and joseo and like stuff like that. That kind of stuff makes me get so excited. It's super cute. And yeah, so I mean, that's kind of my thing, as well as like, you know, people have their like styles of things. I of course I don't oh my god, Kiga, why? Oh no! I opened a can of worms, great. Actually, I shouldn't say can of worms. I should say like a bouquet of roses has now been laid at my doorstep, and now I will have to accept that I have allowed this to happen. I have allowed this to happen! Oh man! It's not like my mutuals, because again, I'm in my 30s, so a lot of mutuals are like between like 20, like some of my mutuals are close to my age, and a lot of those mutuals will like, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's okay. I look forward to it. Try your hand, Kika. It's okay. You've already stammered me once. If you already, like, you know, can do it again, there might be some shenanigans because of that, so it's okay. This is me saying you have my approval and my consent. But yeah. No. And then I know Paz, so we've talked about it too. I know you're kind of like me and similarly in terms of things. I know some other mutuals have said this too, where like sometimes I just don't know when people are hitting on me until like it's way too late, and then I'm just like, oh. Or I've done that thing, y'all, where like I've accidentally, like someone literally told me they had a crush on me, and then I'd be like, why didn't you ask? It's like, oh, because I thought you were like taken. I'm like, no, I'm not. You just didn't ask. What do you mean? Or that, like, one time, my bad. I put my finger in front of my camera. Hi, Janae. I love the little cat in the box. And yes, Kega, you have my seal of approval. It is totally cool. I'm totally cool with that. I have no problems. But, I've had people literally tell me they liked me way after the fact. And I'm like, why would you do that? Even if, like, you like me and I say, no, we could be friends. I've also had people tell me they like me and they were like, I didn't think you liked me back because you didn't, like, tell me. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me anything? I'm reading my books. I'm a nerd. Don't pay attention. Oh, I am paying attention, but, like, I'm nervous too. What do you mean? That's exactly Janae. Like, people do that and I'm like, but what? Because somebody on TikTok, for example, recently thought I was married with kids, and I'm like, oh, that's so flattering, but no. No. I hope to. I mean, in all seriousness, in terms of streaming, without making it weird, like, I do want to get married and have kids one day, but it hasn't happened yet, and it's totally cool that it hasn't happened. I'm not worried about it. It'll happen when it needs to happen. I'm totally cool, just vibing and hanging out with people and getting to know people platonically. So, that's just my thing. But, again, exactly, Janae, like, the shyness is really something else. Because, again, like, I flirt and, like, try to be straightforward with my feelings with people I have. I've been rejected, of course, and it's okay. You live and you learn it. You know, when someone's not your person, they're not your person. But, like, some people, I don't know, I think it's, and again, it's not to me blow smoke up my butt. Again, I keep saying this on both streams, y'all, but, like, I know people find me attractive, but I think I intimidate the crap out of people. So I think they make assumptions, and I'm like, no, if you just ask and get to know me, particularly if we're friends first, because I'm definitely, like, I've dated my friends, and it's worked out. Now, again, you know, I'm not with former relationships, but I think being friends with your partner first is great. So I've been that type of person too. I think dating friends would be great. But again, it's a conversation between two people. Otherwise, like, you're just friends or mutuals and just having fun and just being goofy and, you know, being funny and ironic. That type of thing. So. Yeah, Pez, I know you. I see you. We talked about this too. How you got unintentional risk. Someone didn't know. That's why I have no doubts. And it's, you know, you're looking for that. Or at least, like, you know, however you choose to proceed in terms of your future endeavors. That people probably haven't crushed on you. You just didn't know it. Because I didn't know it a lot of the times either when I was younger. And now that I'm in my 30s, like, I forgot to say the end of the timer. So now I have to, like, do 5 minutes. Let me put the 5-minute timer on so folks can, like, be aware that we've ended the two sprints. I wasn't productive, but it's okay. I had a lot of fun chatting in terms of things, and then we'll probably get to playing Hades in terms of things. But no, I get it. Like, I think sometimes, like, some people I know, especially some of the men in my life too, they they definitely don't catch it either. So I've had to tell them, like, bro, that girl liked you. What are you doing? Yeah. So it's okay. Janae, no! Getting into trouble! Yeah. I feel like I might have done that before unintentionally. Because again, I think flirting can be platonic. It doesn't have to be anything serious. But I think that's also why it's really important to have conversations. Because you just want to make sure people are comfortable and not feeling weirded out if they're, you know, not into that. So maybe it's because for me, I grew up very nerdy, and I guess I would be considered somebody who had a glow up. So when I did that, I did not realize that there were certain signals that I had missed. And as an adult now, I'm just like, you know what? You just gotta do what makes sense. And again, people have to shoot their shot if they like somebody. The worst thing that you can get is a no. And then you get maybe a new friend or something like that instead. Totally fine. I'm a big believer in that, like, things will work out the way they need to. And if you are a monogamous person, because I don't want to assume everybody's monogamous. I am monogamous. I always assume that if you're a monogamous person, so you get in a relationship and you're taking care of your things and having a great time in life, that you'll find the person you're looking for. You never know. They could be a tweet away, a phone call away. They could be at your local coffee shop. They could be in your class, or be at a coffee shop. You never know. And yes, Janae, you've seen my voices now in terms of my shenanigans. That will come out a lot more, especially since I'm comfortable and I have my mini voices. I'm a very animated person. I'm just ambivert-ish, and like, again, and what I mean by ambivert is like, I think I'm an extroverted introvert. I just, I get excited about people. I get excited most around people I know because I'm comfortable. And then, like, if I'm in a room with people I don't know exactly what to do. So I try to, like, I'll chime in and help and support and put myself in the spotlight to support what's going on in the space, but I don't have to be the center of attention. It just not really bugs me, But it's not a bad thing. It's just not my style. Yeah, and yay for new friends indeed, and in my screechy voices. In terms of the alarm going off and me not paying attention. I was, and then I wasn't, and then it just went off. I was trying to catch it before my alarm, which I usually have Cascade, which I talked about a little bit in terms of my music taste. I usually have Cascade on as my alarm. Oh yeah, Charlene, that's completely real. I have friends who are polyamorous. I appreciate them. A lot of the same, I think they're really cool people. But yeah, I'm the same way. I'm pretty monogamous. I'm a monogamous person because I just want my one person, and that's it. And I'm cool with just having friends and relationships and chilling and having fun in life. And I think it comes back to a lot of the relationships in my life, whether it's my parents who've been together for a very, very long time, or my friends who, they're in great relationships with their partners and they enjoy life, but also still have their girls' nights and friends. That's kind of how I always envision my life to be too. So for now, I'm just kind of kicking it and chilling and enjoying life and seeing what happens and going from there. But I have no doubts about it. But I'm always open to different people's lifestyles, how they live their life and what makes them happy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. We have 10 seconds left. And we will stop the clock now. All right. So, I had some good times to take some notes and get to know y'all in terms of like the sprints. But I hope folks who, again, we're meditating, we're chilling, chatting, we're doing things. Or if you're watching the VOD, we're gonna watch the VOD. You can use this in terms of sprints as you hear me, scream half the time. I hope this was helpful and productive in terms of things. We will have more co-working probably on Sunday next week. I know yesterday was a surprise stream, but I will think about it. Maybe I'll add more co-working streams in gaming, because I don't know if I'll go as long as I did yesterday. I think it went for like 4 hours, but we will see. We'll see in terms of like adding, but we'll definitely have a co-working stream on Sunday. It will be a similar start. I'll try to do 30 to 45 minute sprints 2 to 3 times, and then breaks in between. And then, you know, kind of recapping a little bit. And then I try to post on socials, which I did pretty good yesterday, that we will now be switching to gaming for those who want to stay for the co-working portion and don't want to leave, or folks who just want to come for the gaming portion. Which usually I game for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I call it a stream. But yeah, exactly, Janae. It could be the person giving you your boba order. Again, you never know. You gotta be open. You never know. You never know. And yes, I appreciate that, Janae. I look forward to collabing, because if you have voices too, it'll be fun. But that's really cool. And then Paz, yeah. Exactly, Paz. I resonate with that too. And definitely, Charlene, I definitely agree with you. And yeah, for sure, Janae. And again, I think that's great. I think people should respect what people choose to do in their relationship or relationships. I don't have a problem at all with people who are polyamorous. I think it's just something to just name. And I think as a dating tip, you should just ask people too, because you just can't assume everybody's monogamous. Not everybody is. I am, so I personally could not be in a relationship with someone who's polyamorous or wanted something like that. But again, I think that is the most appropriate thing to do. But it goes back to friendship and relationships too. Like if you want to, you know, if you want to collab, be friends with somebody, you want to like ask them where they bought their like new dress, just ask. It's okay. And if people are being weird about that, you know, unfortunate that they're being weird, but don't beat yourself up if it, you know, in terms of things, as I always do. Okay, so what we're going to do now to transition is I'm going to actually take a little bit of a break. I am going to go grab some snack food, and then I'm going to play Hades. So I will switch the game stream when I come back. And what I will do is I will game for probably about 30 minutes to an hour. And then after that, we'll call it. So for those of you who would like to skedaddle after the co-working, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. I've had so much fun today and so much chatting. I am grateful. I'm so serious. I could cry. I'm probably going to cry. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to cry. You guys are going to make me cry. I mean, you all. To be gender inclusive, I'm going to cry. But I'm gonna cry. There's been so much chatting and it's so fun. I'm enjoying myself. Woo! But if you want to skedaddle because I'm done co-working, thank you so much for coming by. We'll have another co-working stream later this week. And I will be studying and doing Hobonichi things probably and talking about stationery and books. If you want to stay, I will be back. I'm literally just gonna go get some snacks. And you're right. I appreciate Janae, Paz, and Kega. Yeah, you're right. I need to get some water and some juice. I will be switching to Hades. We will keep not dying, maybe. Oh God, I'm probably gonna die a lot. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna say that now. I've died too many times playing this game. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some snacks, and for those who want to stay, which thank you if you're staying, I love you. I will be back in like 5 minutes or less, unless Mr. Key, my cat, decides to be weird and wants some cuddles. He wanted pets before I started on stream, y'all. So I have to give him his pets. That's the only man in my life that I love fully. Well, I love a lot of men. I love my friends who are men, and my parents, of course, my dad. But the man of my life is Mr. Key, my cat, who I will talk about a lot. Mr. Key needed cuddles because he's a cat and he needs them. So unless my cat demands cuddles from me, I will be back in 5 minutes. I'll probably get some fruit or something, and like get some fruit, some juice, and maybe a cookie. I don't know if we have any cookies in my house, but if we don't, I'll just get it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I will put on my BRB stream, and then I will change up the music for folks, just so you can listen to something in the interim if you're staying for Hades, and then we'll get to gaming. So I will be right back. It'll be Gucci. So, all right. Let me transition, turn off my mic, and then I'll change the music. And I'll be back in 5 minutes, y'all. So, for those who are staying, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, gamers, nerds, humans, or however species you identify as, you know, it's real. I am back. I ended up getting an assortment of things: oranges, juice. Probably need to drink some water today too. So thank you for that recommendation as well. Um, it's good to stay hydrated, especially trying to get better at my exercise regimen too. So I'm trying to like make sure that I do actually like drink more water. That's gonna be one of my goals for 2024 as well. Um, Let me see. So, as I say every stream, and I know folks who were here yesterday will definitely hear me say this again. Um, and ooh, Charlene, you're gonna get pizza? Pizza sounds good. It's always nice to get pizza. I like vegan pizza too. Um, let's see. I will always keep my captions at the top of my screen. I might fiddle around with the colors sometimes in terms of the themes and aesthetic as I keep going, but I just want to make sure that for folks who are watching me play games, that you're able to use the captions to be able to understand what's going on, or use them to be appropriately. I'm going to try to be better as well as accessibility in terms of games that I play to have like a warning or like maybe photosensitivity and things like that. Excuse me. So that way, anybody who watches me can get forewarned about anything in the game that might be harmful or could potentially be triggering. Um, I just want to name that because I don't really want to cause harm, and I want to minimize it as much as possible, and as well as I want to be accessible as possible. So I'm just naming that as I try to get Hades going for the day. Uh, that I will do that, and if I ever mess up, please call me out on that. I always tell folks and mutuals and friends to hold me accountable if I make a mistake, because I'm human too. and won't be offended. I might be upset in terms of like hurting folks and being things, but yeah. Okay, man, we're playing Hades. I've been playing Hades for a few streams. I am playing Hades and Sea of Stars right now as my main games, but I will be doing that. I'm just pulling it up on Steam now. Actually, since we have a bunch of people here, we're co-working. I'm actually going to switch to my pixel self so I match a little bit more. So, I'll do that as a treat, actually. Let me switch screens. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I will transform in front of your eyes. Huzzah! Yeah. It's great. Okay. I will be right back. You'll still hear me as I'm in real time changing my attire. But yeah, we will actually switch to my pixel self since I am streaming now. So just give me 1 second, everybody. Oh. not as sexy as I could have done the transition, but we're working on it. You've got overlays. You've got things coming. But hi, everybody! I have transformed. I have street fashion. I have shenanigans. But this is Pixel Me. I mean, I did say I would probably stay as a 2D form during gaming, but I decided actually let's not. Let's actually keep it consistent, and it's just be my 2D, my pixel form. Thank you, Cayman. You're so sweet. You're such a nice person. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. But yes, this is my pixel form. Whenever I'm playing a pixel game, I will be in this form. I have broken my cardinal rule once, where I was my 2D self, I think playing Hades, but yeah. Ah, kick it! Yes. You are so sweet. Ah, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, my some prawns did a great job making Pixel Me. So I am coming in my pixel form. Huzzah! But thank you, Kika and Kima. You're so sweet. Yeah, my outfit was designed by Dreaming Anya, who's on Twitter. She does some amazing outfit designs. And Sun Prawn did my pixel. So I will be adding actually assets. I'm still on my to-dos. And I will probably have more pixel and I will have more outfits. I just got to figure out what I want to do. But the outfit you see in my 2D self is one of them. That's my default. And then this is my dream dress core outfit, as I call it, my street dream outfit. Where basically it's like my street fashion aesthetic version of myself. And because of my character lore, even though I'm really streaming as a virtual version of myself, with my lore, I'm an RC scientist, so I have somewhat of some magical powers. So you'll kind of see that come out a little bit in the sense of I have different outfits and things, and I wanted to have a pixel form so that when I go into new worlds, I will fit the world that I'm in. So I hope you all enjoy that and appreciate the love. And no worries, Cayman, please steal it. It's not, I don't think it's original. It's cool. I think it's something that folks should do. I do look forward to seeing more pixel tubers. I wanted to be pixel tuber. It was one of my things I wanted to have as a streamer, is have a pixel version of myself for games. So that's what I decided to do. So that's why you're getting me today in this version too. So you get to see all my models. Huzzah! I don't think I've done both on stream before, actually. So it's kind of a thing. Kind of cool. Okay. Let me actually get Hades on the screen. And then we'll get going. Let's see. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah. I don't know, man. I try to do things my own way. Get inspired by all types of folks, of course, but I try to do things that make sense to me in terms of what works. And no, that's super cool that you're a GIF tuber, though. I got mad respect for GIF tubers. GIF tubers and PNG tubers are valid and dope. I think it's awesome. So that's super cool. Ooh, the hair ain't hair. We gonna work on it, though. I believe in you. You got this. Okay. I need to adjust my headphones. And I think you all should only be seeing, or sorry, hearing the sound from the game. But let me know if I need to adjust the sound or anything. As well as, again, I have the captions on top of the screen, so I can adjust the window if needed. So folks can see that. And then I was reading some of the dialogue with Sea of Stars because in terms of accessibility, I just want to make sure folks are able to get the story if they do want me to read them. So I'll maybe do that a little bit here. But again, if folks are into that, that's fine too. I need to read up on it myself. I'm just trying to, again, make my streams as accessible as possible. So thank you for your patience with that. I'm just trying not to be ableist in terms of being a streamer. So yeah, just want to be inclusive as possible. So I'm just thinking about all those things in the background. Oh, it is? Okay. Let me adjust the sound then. Okay, thank you. Thank you both for that. Let's just sit. Y'all are so sweet. Oh my goodness. Did that help? Help in hell. How does it sound now? Oh, Kika, stop. Yeah, let me know if that sound is a bit better. No, seriously, thank you so much for saying this. Okay, perfect. And again, if I need to lower it a bit more whilst I'm gaming, let me know, and I'm happy to do that. No problem at all. Okay. Yeah, and I just died. I'm trying to remember, did I die? Where did I die? I think I died to the twins. So for context, y'all, like, I don't know how far I am in the game. I've been playing several runs. I think, I want to say folks have seen me play for a while. And I think I've gotten better. But folks who've seen me, like Paz and stuff, play for a bit, let me know if that's not real. And yeah. We'll just figure it out. But I know so far that we just found out, because we have a good relationship with Nyx, that that's not his mom. I didn't know that. And, you know, there's just shade and sass throughout this game. So I have not looked up anything. As I tell folks when I game, I don't look into the game itself. I kind of just want to play without knowing anything. But that means I don't really know what I'm doing sometimes, besides just figuring out the mechanics and dying a lot. Because Hades is hard. But I will give you a fun game experience, and you will judge me for the amount of times I'm probably going to die. So anybody who wants to collab with me and play games with me, I will play to some degree, but I just play. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm pretty decent as a gamer, but we'll see. Oh.
Hey, Hypnos, what would it take for you to let me through the locked door down the hall?
Oh, that's a good one. You know I can't let you enter your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust and tried to run away from home. Sorry, master's orders.
And sorry, my avatar is in front of the dialogue. I know it sometimes says that, so I can straighten myself a little bit more if it's obnoxious.
Nothing from me back there anyway.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Oh, okay. We're already in some family drama. Yeah, Paz, I definitely agree with you. So I won't, like, obviously, and just for folks too who watch me and know this already, but I do not talk during cutscenes or special events because I just want people to be able to get the story if they haven't gotten the story or just want to see the story again if you've played the game before already. So that's kind of the thing I try to embody when I'm playing games, because I want to get to the story and I want you to enjoy it too. And then of course I give away copies of games. I didn't get any nibbles for No Straight Roads. They ended 2 days ago, but I do want to give away a copy of this game too. So that's the thing as well. But I have to come up with the prompt. But either way, I just want to say that too. That I like to give away copies of games because I don't know. I don't have it like that, of course, in terms of like I'm not hoarding resources and wealth. But like I don't know. I just like to. I want to give people games to play because I've enjoyed games and I've enjoyed Hades. So yeah, just want to put that out. But I'm not gonna talk during dialogue, obviously. Can I talk to them or are they just gonna stare at each other like an angry couple? Okay, they're gonna stare at each other like an angry couple. Okay, I'm gonna go pet the dog.
Always have more pets for the greatest boy.
Aw.
Cerberus is comfortably at rest, observing all.
I need to put that on the shirt for my cat. That's all he does. He just sits back and watches the man.
Hey, Achilles. My father's hall back there. I don't suppose you'll let me have myself a look. Lots for me to rummage through, I'm sure.
You know I'd do just about anything to aid you, lad. But my ability to do so hinges on me sticking to my post. Though if I do catch wind of anything back there requiring attention, you shall know.
Understood, sir.
I have a gift. I'm assuming that's what people have been saying about building relationships. I think I saw Cayman, you said you played Hades 2, actually. And it got you into streaming? Is that what I saw in the chat? Which I think that's cool, by the way. It's fangirl moment.
I have everything here well under control, Highness.
You know what? Let me all give it to Dusa.
Miss Dusa, I wanted you to have this. It's nothing really, just for your hard work.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
Okay, cool. Feather duster. Nice. Let's see. That is cool! No, I respect it, Cayman. Thanks for that. That's awesome. And the fact that you're playing in a Discord server with other people is super cool. I do want to do stuff like that too. I have a Discord server and several folks are in there, which appreciate y'all who are in there. But I do want to join people's servers and like do stuff like that. That sounds so much fun. I'm hoping the game didn't give you too much trouble. Again, I don't think Hades is extremely hard, but I'm also playing keyboard and mouse. And I do want to get a controller because I feel like I'm a little bit better with like my hands. Even though I started out as a handheld gamer, I still feel like if I had a controller, I'd be a little bit better. But I could be lying too. Try not to lie, but clearly, you know, you're gonna see in a few minutes that I am not the best player. Sea of Stars I'm a little bit better in because it's tactical RPGs and like some of it is a bit more intuitive versus I do like hack and slash games, but Hades is hard. I don't hate it though. I like the story.
Another keepsake.
I think all the voice actors are really great. And I keep saying it every freaking time I play this game. Let's see. Broken urns have a chance of containing. Oh, I've needed this entire game. Oh, where should I? Okay, you know what? I'm switching. I have to. I'm doing it. I'm doing it at least for this run, cause ain't no way. And I know you're supposed to use the weapon that they say to get more darkness, but I'm going to use the sword. That's the only weapon I haven't had chance, y'all.
Ready.
Exactly. I agree. Like, controller is a lot better. I feel like for PC games, for me anyway. I'm not upset about it though.
Hand it to you, Zach. You don't back down. You don't ever back down. What is this, like the 20th time that you've attempted to escape?
And of course I'm doing Drunken Strike.
Time to feast.
You see something. Okay, I'm just trying to remember the controls. It's probably going to mess me up on this first run. Is that I need to get used to the controls again, because I'm used to Sea of Stars a little bit more. Even though I've only been playing it for like 2 streams. My hands get used to stuff, but yeah. That's why I need to switch to a controller. But we're gonna do keyboard and mouse. And no worries, yeah. I do not play like me. Obviously, we're like, in the game they recommend if you go, yeah, exactly. If you want the upgrades really quickly, like darkness, you're gonna want to do weapon they recommend each round. I'm just not, because I have realized when I play this game, I'm really good at the sword and the shield. Maybe because I play Kingdom Hearts a little too much. I don't know. Or play games like that. But, you know. Oh man, I got stopped for a second, sorry. My brain short-circuited. Where are they coming from? Okay. But yeah, if you want the upgrades quickly, you will definitely use the weapon they say that is covered in darkness, so it will give you those upgrades. You don't have to be me, where I died multiple times. Oh, I didn't go that far. Great. Ah, why am I? Okay. I love how I hit myself. Okay. You do not have to be me in terms of like not wanting to do it quickly, but yeah, if you want upgrades quickly, you want to get the weapon. It's covered in darkness. Oh, I love the Honest's power too, where they get shrunk. I love it. Oh, why did I do that? That's hitting thin air. See? Come on. Okay, perfect. I will tell you, and it's probably because I play way too much Dungeons and Dragons, I am more of the brawler type. I think I'm a good mix between like brawler / paladin. So type of person would look for like healing and like smashing a bunch of crap. But that's me, because that's what works for me. Well, Sea of Stars is great for me to play as a game, because some of the character mechanics do that for me, and I don't have to completely show that I'm not a gamer who suffers because she makes choices and dies too much. Oh, I was hoping I could hit across the thing. My theory was somewhat correct. Oh no. Thanks. I think there's a skull thing. I don't like those things. They're creepy. And they destroy too many things for my liking. Yeah. No. Again, like, the magic in this game is very helpful. I just think the shield works for me in terms of what I need to do, because my brain intuitively wants to do all things with it. But with, like, the... that was not good. This might not be a good run. But my brain intuitively, even though I feel like I do play archers a lot in games, at least I know in MapleStory I do. I usually go for swords or shields, but I do like archers and mages. It just depends, I think, in terms of the game mechanics of how I feel it works for me in terms of feeling nimble. Or at least I pick characters or games where I feel like I can get it to the degree that I can. If I can't get it, then I'm just gonna not. Oh, these skulls. Jesus. Yeah. And again, like, I'm playing Hades knowing that, like, I'm not probably the best, but it's okay. I play games for fun. So I don't mind being judged, because, I feel like I have to get warmed up a little bit in Hades sometimes when I play it. And then, like, usually I have, like, great streaks, which I think folks have seen me do on stream quite a bit.
Good enough.
Jeez. I already, like, lost most of my HP already. No, that's cool, Cayman. Yeah. I can respect that. I'm pretty good at bow and arrow. I'm not good at sniping. That's not my thing. And I think if I were to play like a Valorant or something, or maybe even an Overwatch, I'd probably be like a Mercy type of character. And then League of Legends, I played, for context, I played characters like Vi and Jinx. Oh, I didn't want to do that! Ah! That's the bad run. So I don't know if that gives a scope of what I mean, but that's kind of like the player that I am. Oh, I hate this dude. Ah! I didn't want to have Death Defy until so. And sorry, I know Mercy's not Valorant. I mean more like if I were to play that game. Who's somebody I want to play in that game? I think of the characters for a second. As I'm bobbing and weaving all these detonated bombs. I hate this thing. Oh, no worries. I'm not judging you. There's a lot of people who play Valorant. I feel like that's a streamer staple, honestly. Yeah, again, in gacha games too, so it's not judge me. Hi, Janae. Ooh, a strawberry sundae on a Sunday sounds amazing. Good choice. But no, I'm not judging you, Cayman. I mean, I know a lot of streamers play games like that. Yeah, I'm like a support type. If not, I'm probably gonna do more brawler characters. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ain't no way. I'm gonna die. We'll put up a fight, but we're gonna die probably. I'm not even using half my attacks because my brain is still trying to be boosted and stuff. Yeah. Jeez. But yeah, I'm definitely support type. If not, I gotta think. I don't really know. I'd have to look up a list of characters from Valorant. I do think, in terms of character designs, I love Chamber. He looks super cool. But I like men with tattoos. A lot. But I also have multiple piercings, y'all, so that's probably why I'm a little bit of a punk, I feel like. Oh! I thought I was gonna die. Well, that was a shocker for me.
That I admire your Lord Father very
Aries!
much.
I love Aries' design so much easier.
I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Not y'all in the chat talking about Valorant. Janae, do you not like Valorant? I mean, again, I don't know. I want to play it. I'd be okay to play it. I just don't have any friends to play it with. So I don't know if that's going to sway the argument in Cayman's favor. But yeah, I'm kind of a punk, I guess. I mean, I feel like some people say wearing an N95 mask is kind of punk. But I definitely think I didn't realize I was and now I'm pausing real quick. I definitely think I didn't realize I was an alt-black person. Because I have a fairy aesthetic and I love science, but I also have like 8 piercings, y'all. Like, and the only reason why I don't get tattoos is because I'm too indecisive. Nah, she's scarred. Janae, you're getting called out in the chat as being scarred. I don't know. I'm kind of scared though myself. It's okay. I feel like I'll get my feelings hurt too in Valorant. I want to play it though. I'd be down. I mean, if you want a friend who's not gonna do great in it, but want to play with, I'd be cool with it. I don't know. I don't play competitive games. Like I was saying earlier, but I would just play for the fun. But yeah, I have 8 piercings up and down my ear. I have multiple piercings. Another anime influence along with me breakdancing, or it's like being a dancer. I love dance and music, so I wanted to learn how to break dance, and I'm like a novice. I'm not great. I'm still like a newbie because of just life, but I do want to get better at breakdancing, and I got into it because of Mugen from Samurai Champloo. But I don't have any tats because I'm too indecisive. But if I do get a tattoo, it'd probably be something on my back. But yeah. No, that's cool. Yay, piercings gang, and no worries. Nah, for real. I'm cool with it. I mean, again, piercings and tats are great, but you never know. And yet, you know, it's all great. Let's see. Like, I usually accessorize, like, my piercings and stuff with my dresses and things. So I do, like, Lolita and, like, J-fashion stuff. But then I also, you know, have my aesthetic with my piercings. So I have multiple ear piercings that I wear with my outfits. Shoot. That's why I think people have clocked me as, like, an e-girl. Like, that's not... I'm not an e-girl.
No.
I mean, I knew I was gonna die. I got through pretty quickly, though. I'm actually proud. I did pretty decent.
All right then.
I understand, Zach. You have the same sense of feelings that I have of dying. I'm going to assume, Cayman, that you have Valorant skills and you're just not. You're just not telling the truth. Oh, no, that's dope. No, my bestie, she's doing something similar. But she's tatted up. Most of my friends are tatted up. I'm not. I have piercings. But yeah, some of my friends are, like, tattooed up. So I think if you do that, that'd be dope. Because she's doing something similar. Where she's got a tattoo and she's building on top of it. And I told her, anyway, she was going to get an arm sleeve. And she didn't believe me. And I'm like, you're going to be tatted up. And I was right. Oh no, but still, I mean, the fact that you're playing it is still dope, though.
Ooh,
I haven't.
Here, a wretched lout slapped you to death again. That's a tough break. Have you tried talking it out or something? I don't know.
Hypnos, you're so shady.
You know, I haven't.
That's the only appropriate spawn, Zag. It's okay. Yes, I'm here.
Have I mentioned that you're never getting out of here?
I beg to differ.
Well,
But thank you.
right.
There you go, Sass.
Cerberus makes no attempt to move.
I wouldn't move either. I was comfortable. It's okay.
Back soon, boy.
And pets.
You're my good boy. Yes, you are.
Mistakes are opportunities for learning, lad.
Well,
I mean,
see
I've
you.
died a lot, but thank you for the words of encouragement with all the amount of sass. Ooh, we can talk to Nyx.
I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nyx. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Have to tell you, Deucer, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off.
I will say that, as if I haven't said it before, Zag is really attractive. But I think most people who play this game say that. It's kind of not a genre. Oh.
This broker sure reminds me of a guy who's killed me once or twice.
Oh my god, what? I love how I say a compliment to him until he says that line. I don't want to try anything right now. I think I'm gonna go try out, I guess, and see what this new mirror thing is.
The mirror's grown in power.
Okay.
Thank you, Nyx.
Oh!
Maybe like so.
Okay. Okay. I'm just reading what's over here. Did not know this was a thing. Okay, fiery presence. Dark regeneration. Stubborn defiance and... Oh, so I'm assuming... I think you can do it, Cayman. Zag really used that during the VA. Sounds great. Yeah, like, again, I've said this on stream, but I feel like some people have just voices that are just so pretty. And he just has a pretty voice. I don't feel like I'm one of those people. Not to hate on myself, but I feel like I could change my voice to sound a certain way, but it doesn't translate in the way that I feel like some people do. And I think that's super cool. Again, it goes along with like the there's not a Riz scale, but I feel like if you have a really cool voice, that's just default Riz. I'm sorry. The things you could do to people by just talking. But again, you know, kind of makes sense. But yeah, Zag, his voice actor is super cool. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, you're being kind. I feel like I go between a voice of like high pitchedness and energy, and then I have the voice that I can do where it's like, hello, my name is C. It's very nice to see you. And then I can like go a little octave. And then I have like my accents, because like you can tell that I grew up in the southern regions of the world in terms of shenanigans. And then I have like my high pitched voice that sounds a little too peppy. So I don't know. I just have different voices that they can do, but yeah. I don't really have like oh, thank y'all are so sweet. Mormon friendly. Yeah, I feel like I just have like a chill energy with me. But I think that's cool though. I think that I really appreciate what y'all are saying. But yeah. I think people just have really cool voices. So it's cool to see how people sound. And Zag just has a really like cool, like pretty sound. Yeah, Shanae, I was gonna come out where I do have a southern accent. I don't think it comes out so much when I'm talking, but when I force it, you can tell that I was, you know, have ancestry in the Americans in Turtle Island, as I'll say, in terms of things. I do have a southern twang about me. My ancestry is in the South, so especially Turtle Island, United States. Yes, collard greens and cornbread and walking around with no sneakers on. That's kind of my thing. And then, like I said, as I'm like looking through here, southern twang, and yeah, voices can be cool, pretty cute, and awesome. Yeah, for everybody's voice is great. Whoever they're supposed to be and how they're supposed to be. So there's no knock on me or anybody as I'm talking about this. And yeah, I have a southern accent. That's why I can tell when people do southern accents on streams. I'd be like, that's great, but as a southerner, I will tell you that voice might not be the best in terms of what you're thinking of. So I'd reckon you might want to think about that a little too much, in terms of what comes. But I grew up a lot of people to like talk different things as well. And I think because of like my voice too, again, as you'll see on stream more, like when I'm speaking in Spanish or in like Chinese, my brain again does this thing where it just goes into different it just switches in a way where it's like the tones in Chinese switch into Spanish, and it just doesn't make any sense. But I still want to be able to do a stream in another language. That's like a far out stream, but we'll see. And yes, cornbread with melted butter sounds amazing. But you will see me probably say random things in Chinese and Spanish. I'm so sorry, y'all. That's just how my brain works in terms of language. I still say idol to me a lot. I just, yeah. Yes, I reckon some of y'all who have fake Southern accents actually aren't Southern. You're just saying stuff because you want to say stuff. Not all of us are from, you know, Florida in Texas. Some of us are from the other southern states, okay? Kind of thing. So, but I think that trips people up because they ask me where I'm from. And I'm like, I'm from the South. I'm Southern. I've had the opportunity and privilege to travel a lot. So, my roots are Southern. So, then there's white people get tripped up to me. I'm not a bigot. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's a stereotype, but some of Southern things aren't stereotypes. Some of us are just kind of, you know, darn tooting and doing random things. And I've never written the back of, well, I have written the back of a pickup chart. Never mind, I lied. Sorry, I'm just trying to really make sure as I read through these that I know which ones I want to use and try out. I think the chart generation, that would be great. No, I am not mixed. I am actually fully black. I just know different languages because I am a nerd. And I love communication and being able to speak to people in the ways that make sense. So, yeah. But I'm fully black. I'm not mixed. But thank you for the question. I appreciate the asking why. Because I know some folks know multiple languages just because, but I just do because I took Spanish, for example, elementary through high school. Then I took Chinese in college. Then I picked up a little bit of Japanese and Korean, and then I want to also learn some other languages, which I talked about in debut. I do want to learn some African languages too and stuff. So, yeah. So, let's see. As I finalize what I want to do for the attacks. I want to do Dark Regeneration. Shadow Presence. I want to use Death Defiance. Reckless Reflex? We'll do Reckless Reflex. So I'll do this for now. So yes. I'm gonna butcher this because my brain isn't functioning properly, but hablo español. Mi español es un poco malo porque mi cabeza es muy interesante. So lo siento. And then again, my brain was gonna do it, and that's why like I'm when I'm like studying languages, like I have to be careful because sometimes my brain will immediately go to Chinese. So I was about to say soy, and that's not Spanish, y'all. But yes, hablo español. Y 我说中文 我觉得我的中文很一点难，可是我觉得中文很有意思。So, yeah, my Chinese is very interesting. I always say that phrase when I meet people and talk, but mi español es no buena. Well, no. It's not. My Spanish isn't that bad, but I think I'm better at reading and listening, and then my Mandarin is same thing. But if I hear Spanish and Mandarin, I understand for the most part. Or at least, no, let me say it this way. When I read and write, I'm getting better at it because I can read like manga and stuff in Spanish. I haven't tried in Chinese recently, but I'm a bit further, I think, getting back with my Spanish than my Chinese. But right now, I need to work on it. Gracias. I know people like butcher Spanish though and like memes and things. Or it's like como estas and stuff like that. But I try not to do that and be weirdly culturally appropriative. So that's why like I don't speak in languages when I'm on stream or in person because I don't want to be disrespectful to people and like randomly say it everywhere. Oh, the shield! Yeah. But yes. My second language is Spanish, my third language is Chinese. So, yeah. And thank you, I appreciate the love, because yeah, I do speak, multiple languages.
One more time.
And I plan to speak more, hopefully in this lifetime. So. But for my streams, don't primarily be in English for now. Just because. Because if I had to switch back, my brain would... I'd probably mess up to some degree. But... Again, you'll hear me, like... I hope I won't call people pendejos on, like, stream! Or anything like that, but... You'll see me, like, say Spanish things and Chinese things throughout my English. Because my brain's just like, I'm so angry in this language.
Hey,
yeah.
Zagreus, good luck out there this time. I'd tell you may your aim be true, but I can guarantee it, actually.
And yeah, past your point, it is Mandarin. I don't speak any Canto. I'd like to learn Canton, and I think I know some people who do, but I don't know any Cantonese. I didn't mean to do that! My bad! I was not trying to do that, and I ended up doing it anyway.
Over here.
Oh gosh. Woof! That damage, let's go! Hey! I stand. I live. Oh man. I just love the fact I can hit them. Whatever combo I did, it's working. Let's go. Oh, I hate when I do this. Ah! Come on, little dude. Let me make your day. Please. Oh, jeez. Would have been bad.
Done and done.
How about you done the other thing? Well, we're gonna have to go with it either way. It's fine. Maybe. I think this is the last time where, like, I nipped my power. These one hits are amazing. I'm sorry, y'all. I love that. I've been dying so many times in this game. It just feels good to be able to murk them in one go. Maybe that talks about my tendencies and I swear that I'm supposed to. Okay. Two of you in a corner.
Someone's going to enjoy this.
I'm gonna go for Aphrodite. Oh man! Come on, big guy. Oh, I should have gifted.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
It's okay. I will do Aphrodite's aid.
My heart is full.
Bad puns, I love them.
Charon's offerings ahead, I guess.
Oh, nice, a pause. Do I not have any monies?
Can't afford that.
Okay, I see your taste came and I ain't mad. I'm not mad at the door.
Charon, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically. I had to ask.
Okay, that's a way to put it. Cool. Talking. Great conversations. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time. So many I hate when they have the 3. Ooh, I hate this. They have these.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Guess that was gonna happen eventually. I see what you did there, Keeman. I see you. Nah.
Ready, lads?
Oh, I gotta fight them again? Okay, maybe the phrase shouldn't be I had to fight them again versus I died and I have to kill them. No, that's funny. I said this on Twitter, because there's a trend now where they're asking people their type. Shut up. I feel like if I had to pick a character who I liked design-wise in here, probably just Zag. Jeez. But in regards to men, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and also answer the question. Well, I can do it in terms of Final Fantasy, man. Ah, jeez. One of my favorite Final Fantasy men is Clive from Final Fantasy 16.
Anyone else?
So Artemis, my lonely half-sister, got you first. She merely helps you hunt, whilst I shall help you kill. Observe.
I mean, okay. Yes.
It's me or them.
Zach, we're gonna die probably soon, but it's okay. Is it a snack thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that works. Let me, answer the question first. This is gonna come up, I guess, now that we're in this Riz arc. Okay, I'll answer it in a way that's funny. Someone had a poll on Twitter to say that women like men who, they have, a spectrum of men. And one of the types was men who look like fairies or elves, and that's where I sit. So, I think I sit in that range where most of the men I do find attractive tend to look like... I like pretty men. I think that's the only way I could describe it. Or I don't know, I like softies and goofy dudes. Because I'm a softie and goofy person. I don't mind being hot and attractive, but I just like soft and goofy people. I like people who can have fun. Who can be goofy. But still mac on folks when they need, I guess. That's the way I'll describe it. But I appreciate you have a range. I do too. Ooh, I can dig it. Okay, I see you. I ain't mad at it.
Welcome.
I'm not mad at it one bit. Fem dudes. Yeah, some of my favorite characters that I've liked, for example, have been like Clive from Final Fantasy 16. I do like Cloud. I know he's overrated. Like, oh! I don't... Maybe I do. I need to get into Lord of the Rings more to like know for sure, but I do like how he looks. But I'm into... Oh man. The fact I'm still alive is beautiful. Yo, I'm doing great. Sorry. It's a little wild for me just not to die. So I like the aesthetics of characters who have like professor looks, or I guess like Clive from Final Fantasy 16, Cloud. I do like a little bit of Zack. I don't know his character enough. In terms of anime, one character that comes to mind is Miyamura. I really like his character a lot, but again, he had like piercings and tats, so that doesn't help me in terms of that punk thing I got going on the side. Riku from Kingdom Hearts. I do appreciate him as a character a lot. And what was the other person I put? Think about it. Riku, Clive, Miyamura from Horimiya. Who else did I have? I don't even remember. Dang it, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember y'all. But that and I like BTS, so I just I mean, I like pretty people, so like I find people aesthetically pleasing in the sense of like I find people to be beautiful in the way they are, but in terms of like in all seriousness, like type, that's kind of my thing. Is I like people
Wretches.
who have their own kind of flair with themselves and they have confidence, but you know, they don't mind being goofy and weird and really are just like kind and sweethearts at heart. Oh, it was Yuri Kotsky. That's what I was thinking. Yuri Kotsky from Yuri on Ice. I really love his character. So, yeah. It was, yeah, Yuri Kotsky, Clive, Riku from Kingdom Hearts, and Miyamura from If I die, it's fine, because I found a combination of things that work for me. I'm gonna chill with that, too. But again, I'm also the type of person to really,
useful.
You know, you should be someone you're attracted to and find compatibility with, whatever. So it's not really like a huge deal breaker if you're not like inhumanly pretty or something. If that makes sense. Yeah. Exactly, Charlene. Like, I'm not focused on people being perfect, because I'm not. I'm just looking for, I look for, like, same thing with friends and loved ones. I'm just looking for people who just, you know, have similar values and things. I'm just a very, like, oh. Ow. Okay. Well, I mean, none of those happen. I'll probably do one more run.
So, did everybody miss me?
And then I should probably stop. I'll do one more run and then stop. Okay. So then I know I will go too long, and if I start playing Sea of Stars, I will never get off stream. I have stuff I have to do, unfortunately. But I will be playing this week and dropping my schedule. But I'll do one more run of Hades, and then we'll call it a stream. I'll wrap it. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly, Charlene. Like, I like people who are interesting and who are themselves and are striking in a way. So, they don't have to be, like, I mean, I'm not looking for perfection in any type of way. But I do like pretty people. So, pretty people make me nervous. So, yeah. Okay, man, that's cool too. No, I appreciate that. That makes sense for sure. I totally get what you're saying. No worries, Charlene. It's so real. Being able to eat and stuff is. And yeah, exactly. Definitely agree, Cayman, in terms of like liking and enjoying things. But yeah, I'm attracted to men.
Whoa, I guess you must have died out
And-
there again, huh?
Get some rest, mate.
I have no problem and
Disgraceful.
qualms on. Oh. Who was that? Cerberus is in here. I was forgetting their name.
Such foolishness as yours I scarce can comprehend.
But yeah, I'm just sharing this obviously because again, it's just talking and stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, your pizza. I'm glad to hear it was good. I'm glad you got it too.
Don't tarry longer than you need to, lad.
But yeah, I mean, there's other details, of course, obviously, in terms of, you know, attraction and things in the romantic realm. But overall, like, you know, I think it's really important for people to, at least one of the things I really like about people is I look for people who are very kind, who have good values and are family oriented, because that's how I am as a person. So, and I love people who have good style. I'm not gonna lie, people who just know what works for them and dress the way that they love. That's cool. But again, like that's just some things.
Let's do it. The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
Okay.
Your Highness, I was just making the rounds again.
Okay. I don't want to try anything, but yeah, this will probably be my
Next must be
last run,
someplace
and
else.
then I will switch to.
What's new?
Oh, hard failure. I will switch to closing out, but again.
Hey, that
Let's
must
give
be the
folks a
fated
heads
list. Was bound to happen, really.
Oh, it's like mini quests. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for that. I'll keep the same thing I have right now. It's a setup.
Not even tired, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. I love kind people and emotionally intelligent people. I really do love those traits in people. Because again, I'm really not somebody to be like, oh, I don't. Sword or shield for this last run. I'll do sword. Yeah. I love kind people though.
Time
Ah!
to learn the
Sorry.
bearing of the gods and to assert yourself. For this I have employed the greatest of the Greeks, or what became of him.
This one's for you, Achilles.
Yeah, that definitely scared the crap out of me. We're gonna give a gift to Aphrodite though.
Lady Aphrodite, I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
Why is she me?
I'm honored.
Oh, why is she?
What shall we do here once you finally arrive? Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals. I know all too many maidens and or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
I'm all worked up.
In this game, yeah, if I was like a character, probably between Artemis and Aphrodite. And like Zach, so. But I love all the characters at the core.
That's what
They're
you
really
get.
cool. Yeah! Jeez, I didn't notice that thing was there. She really is, though. She really is. I do love like that. That's aesthetic. is what I say is why I like Aphrodite. I do like that aesthetic a lot. So she's trying to raise up Zag. I don't blame her, honestly. Go on ahead, girl. Do your thing, as they say. I need you critters, use witches, to come over here and fight me, please. Please and thank you, por favor. That'd be great. I don't want to get attacked, man. What you doing? Ah! I'm really gonna kill myself on my last run with stupid things. Great. I hate when they get caught sometimes in this game. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Where's the other ones? Oh, man. Oh. The only reason why I've been talking about romance and stuff is because I think it's because of the stream yesterday. In which I talked about my shenanigans, which you'll get more stories over time about my escapades. That aren't really escapades, it's just nerdy stuff that happens. That I feel like sometimes is straight out of a cartoon, it's unreal. But it happened, and I'm like, okay, that's a thing.
Who's first?
Zag, we might not be making it, bro.
I always come back.
You do. Now I'm mad about it. I didn't mean to kill myself with
Never.
the baddest. And it's one of those things throwing stuff, huh? Shoot.
You are the son of Night herself, they say. A fascinating character, ill-liked upon Olympus, although I myself have always longed to meet her.
Okay, urge to kill. But yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't realize, I have to adjust something on my OBS. Exactly, the music is so good with that. Definitely agree. And yeah, I think I've been down this escapade because of the streams yesterday, but again, I'm a pretty chill person. There's just so much in life too. And I'm cool just like being that person who like hooks people up too. I have done the thing where I've helped people get in relationships. Because I've been that person. Very much the mom of my friend group sometimes. As if it's not already obvious. So I don't think I have to say this on screen, but like I don't want to get called mommy on streams though. But I think some people do that because they're younger, and I'm like, no. It's not my thing. It's not my image. No, thank you.
Over there.
Oh, Poseidon, of course. Exactly. Yeah, Charlene, the character design art is really good. I want more games like drawn like this. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's have the shields up. Oh, that's cute! Congratulations that you did that. Ah, shoot, I need to stop. I was trying to stay alive for this last run. Jeez. That's adorable. I was saying that, Charlie, in terms of your point about the character designs, I want more games with this character designs because I love them so much. They're so great. And yeah, as I've helped people in terms of things, and just in general, adult people love and stuff. I'm that type of friend. Because, again, my philosophy is like, you know, I feel like we all have our roles to play in our own positionalities in life, so ain't no skinny to me to make somebody be the star of their life in the moment that he needs to be the star of the main character. Just always.
In the name of Hades.
Sorry, y'all, my cat is saying hi as I am streaming, so if you hear Mr. Key in the background, it's just him wanting my attention because that's his way of saying, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I know you're streaming, but I need to be petted. Yeah, exactly. I agree. For sure. In terms of what you're saying, Charlene. Not really into that, but I mean, again, I'm not really into I'm not a loot tuber, and I'm not into that type of thing. There's nothing wrong with that though. It's just not my thing. So I don't get upset at people who do it. It's just not for me. So I tell people don't call me mommy or any of that type of stuff. It's just anything. I could have dodged, but my cat is distracting and stuff. Okay, well, it's fine. Plus my cat's just being like, ma'am, I don't care what you have going on today. I need you to stop. Okay. Well, this is gonna be my last run, so let me switch over to the chatting screen so we can kind of close down stream for the day. So let me do that. Switching over. And then I'll exit out of Hades while I'm also giving my cat some attention. Okay. Alright. And then we'll turn on the background music. Actually, see the other shot. All right. Hi, buddy. I know you want to say hi to me when I'm on stream because you just want to. I'll definitely give you pets as soon as I get off stream, so it is okay. Come here, sir. Hey, buddy. I know you want to get pets right now when I'm trying to say bye to everybody. No, you're just like, I don't care. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm still here. I just trying to give him some pets really quick because he's like, he came in my room and he's like, I don't know what you got going on, but I want pets. I have a short-haired Persian, so his name's Mr. Key. I do talk about him a little bit on socials and streams, but he's my family pet. Super cute and adorable, and he is also really spoiled. But yeah, I think I made a little bit of progress in Hades. It sounds like the story is one of those things where you just kind of play it and do the dungeon runs, and then you make further progress in the game, and then stuff happens. And then when stuff happens, you learn more of the lore. So I'm cool with that. It's a little bit different from Sea of Stars, which is more tactical RPG based, but I'm cool with that. And then, yeah, I agree with what you're saying in the chat. I'm the type of person who loves seeing my loved ones happy too in my community, so that's why I believe in community over competition. I mean, I guess talk about romance, platonic stuff, hobbies, fashion, and stuff as we talked about today. But overall, I'm just kind of trying to do what I can for the world and play my role and build community and make sure folks who are just trying to do what they want to do too can do it as well. I think that's really important and good to do. And I love the chat. I love the resonance between what y'all are saying. I definitely agree with what y'all are saying, Shirley and Paz, in terms of things. And, you know, again, that's the beauty of being a human. You find people who resonate in terms of what's going on and what their philosophies are. And I definitely resonate too. So, again, you know, I do believe that we all should be who we are. So we're not meant to be friends with everybody, of course. Sometimes we just don't get along with folks. But I genuinely, I guess, more pull, maybe it's that Tupac quote, where it's like, you know, I might not like you or nothing, but I don't want you to not eat. So even for people who I don't get along with, I just want to do my part. And, you know, the people who do get me, and the people who don't, it's cool, and I don't want to hurt anybody. Essentially, it's kind of my philosophy, if that makes sense. So. And I agree with what everyone's saying in the chat too about positivity. I think it's important that we do play a role in shaping the world around us. I like to think we're all part of like an MMORPG that everybody kind of has their roles, their superpowers, their things like that. And even NPCs have their own story and background. So I think everybody has their own role. I don't think humans are NPCs. I think humans are humans, and we just do what we got to do, and have our roles and responsibilities and tasks and what we bring to the community that makes us who we are. And I think that's my ethos, and that's kind of how I'm approaching streaming and everything in my life, even in my job. So as a scientist, as I said, these social phenomena, things like that. So well, folks, we did some co-working. I played Hades. I will drop my schedule for this week. It is Sunday. I already said I will be co-working again. So if folks like this, feel free to stop by. We have regulars and folks who come by in terms of things. So really grateful for that and appreciate all the resonance in the chat in terms of conversation. I probably will update my schedule. I'm probably going to stream closer to Wednesday or Thursday. I might add an extra stream again with Liza P, but I know for sure I'll be playing Sea of Stars either Wednesday or Thursday in my pixel form. If I do decide to play Liza P, I'll be in my 2D form, and I will play on PC, but we will see. I might wait till do Liza P on Saturday as a special stream, and maybe we'll do another like co-working, special stream on Saturday and do Sunday again. But for sure, I'll play sometime in the middle of the week. I will take some time off for the next few days. Because again, this is a hobby, so I try to stream once to twice a week. But I might add a special stream in terms of things, as well as I know with Mutual Aid October they'll be participating in it. I'll probably add a few more streams, maybe on the weekends or something like that. Because yeah, I work full time, so jobs and stuff come first. And I'll do my best in terms of hobby to be bringing the energy and the shenanigans as always. So, oh, thank you, Paz. I appreciate the love. I've got so much love on my model. So thank you all so much for coming by. I hope you had a lot of fun with me today. We went for almost 4 hours. My streams usually last 1 to 3 hours long. Again, co-working and gaming for a little bit. And then usually have full game streams where I give updates and then just do hours of gaming. I will probably add some a stream dedicated to books and stationery and makeup and fashion very soon. I've been wanting to do that. I know folks have been wanting that from me, as well as science streams, so I will make sure to add those. But yeah, I will update my schedule and post on socials probably by this evening, a little later. So for now, thank you so much for everybody who came by. I really, really, really appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be sappy and emotional on social, so please don't be surprised if I tag you and a bunch of stuff, because I'm so happy. But thank you for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And makes me excited because, again, if you love makeup, fashion, gaming, and science and stationery, I'm your girl. I'm that person. And yeah, there will be more collabs. There's a Mario Kart stream now, I think. And maybe Valorant. I don't know. I'll hit y'all up. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. But I be down. But I've been your friendly neighborhood artsy scientist. I hope you have fun. I hope you stay safe, especially all over the world. We are living through some very tumultuous times. Please, wear a mask, stay safe in terms of COVID cautiousness. I'm a COVID cautious streamer too, so I will always say that. Be mindful, stay safe, be careful and do your thing. So, I'm really grateful. I had a lot of fun. And, I'll hit folks up about a Mario Kart stream. I will drop my Pinterest on my socials after this stream, as well as other recommendations too. But look forward to more fashion, makeup, stationery, science, and gaming. So, with that, I will let y'all go. I hope y'all have a nice rest of your evening or day wherever you are in the world. Say dope, say sexy, say amazing. Bloom when you are ready, and always believe in yourself. And I will see you all sometime in a couple of days, probably. So we'll play Sea of Stars and maybe Liza P. We'll see. And definitely, like, maybe I'll figure out how to collab so Mario Kart and Party Animals and Fall Guys. And I will give Pinterest. I will give Pinterest things because I have to. And I will post more fashion things so folks can see some of the shenanigans I've had planning, since I've been behind for that this year. So it's been mainly getting streaming and things going. So in the interim, take care, y'all. Have fun. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day and evening. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.